No dobra, no jak chcecie, to niech będzie. Gdyby nagle stream mi się wyłączył, to znaczy, że dostałem bana i wrócę za parę dni. Więc ten... Dobra, więc wróćmy do wybierania mojego obiadu. Sushi odpada, włoska. Kurde, nie wiem, zamówiłbym jakiś makaron. Makarony są spoko, ale to zapewne będzie niedobre. O, chwilę, tu jest włoska i burgery, zobaczmy. Mają tu makarony, pizza za grosze, menu lunchowe. Aha. Pizza za grosze, każdy dodatkowy składnik kosztuje jednej złotówki. Aha, tak to działa. Menu burgerowe. Jakaś chujowa ta knajpa. Sortuj oceny. Bistro al dente. Instead of being a really difficult to fulfill initial conditional that gives you this huge reward, they're generally a bit. Jak dostaniesz bana, to ci 10 podrzucę na pocieszenie. A to podrzuć od razu, po co będziesz czekał. Calzone. Burgery, ale burgery po no 2 dychy mogą być. Sałatki, przekąski, desery, napoje bezalkoholowe. Ej, a tutaj nie ma makaronu? No nie ma. Dobra. To jak nie ma, no to nic nie poradzę, przecież nie będę jadł. A tu mają makarony. Spaghetti bolognese, spaghetti carbonara. Mogę zamówić takie z ten? Nie, muszę jeszcze domówić coś za 8 zł. Nie chcę chyba nic domawiać za 8 zł. Pasta, o! Wiedzą jak po włosku jest, to pewnie się znają. O nie! Spaghetti bolognese z warzywami, no chyba was jaja bolą. Bez pizza. Makarony. Z mięsem, z krewetkami. Jakieś sosy śmietanowe. Nie, dobra, walić. Dobra, podjąłem decyzję. Zamówię sobie burgera. Burgery. Chwilę, ostatnio zamawialiśmy z jakiejś dobrej knajpy. Mógłby ktoś streścić, o czym oni gadają, bo tak sobie to nie słucham. Jakby ktoś nie zauważył. Czemu się na Facebooka przeniosłeś? Bo mi bardzo dobrze pieniądze dają, 10 000 miesięcznie, więc wiesz, że jestem happy. Dziękuję bardzo serdecznie, panie Rainer, za 25 gwiazdków. With Quest and Explorer, you get to draw an extra card, so that kind of pays you back for it. I do feel like both the sort of specific implementation and the rewards and things like Quest and Explorer show just kind of the way that the team had like learned from the previous. Wiecie co? Zdałem sobie sprawę z jednej rzeczy. Dajcie mi sekundę. Specifically that, like a lot of the quests before was like, okay, well, I'm down a card. I really need to complete my quest in order to justify this. Now there's both, cards like Quest and Explorer, as well as just sort of more generally, like your deck kind of gets to this point naturally, right? It's not just like, okay, I have to be built very much in this direction. Yeah, and it also reduces the polarization of those matchups. One of the things that we saw with the original quest was that you would tend to do very well against slow decks and do very badly against fast decks. Because you were down a card, because you were down the tempo of playing the quest. Zobaczymy. Na razie nie chcę tam koledzy trajkoczą, nie wiadomo o czym. A my zajmiemy się ważniejszymi sprawami. Tutaj jakiś burgerek był. Chwila, a jaką to ma cenę? 3,5 gwiazdki? Nie, dobrze, 4,5 gwiazdki, to może być. Czy nie wydaje się wam dość irytujące wyświetlanie się reklamy z Hearthstone'a wszędzie? A dlaczego miałoby nam się to wydawać irytujące? Bo nie do końca rozumiem. Dobra, burger serowy duży. Ser cheddar, pomidor,
czerwona cebula, sos serowy. Dawać mnie to tutaj. Co se mogę do tego dobrać? Frytki belgijskie. Frytki z batatów. Chrupiące kulki kukurydziane. Dodamy sobie dodatkowy bekon, dodatkowy ser, dodatkowy sos to nie. Kola też nie bardzo. Chociaż chwila, frytki. Ja tylko nie wiem, czy te do wyboru. Czy te burgery są z frytkami, czy bez frytek? Nie chcę dwóch zamawiać. Dobra, dodatkowy bekon i ser to na pewno. Frytki belgijskie. Kurde, mogę kole za złotówkę wyrwać. Tylko jak dostanę znowu... A, okej. Okazało się, że jednak mogę to restreamować. Na legalu. Więc wracamy do tego. Przyznam się szczerze, że trochę mnie to dziwi, ale jak mogę, to ten. Dziękuję bardzo serdecznie. Dla mnie to samo i frytki z batatów B. Właśnie stary, też myślałem, że są B, a okazało się, że nie są takie B. Czy my już gramy? Zrobiłam się głodna przez ciebie. Mam taki podręczny żart na takie sytuacje, ale... Deal free damage to a minion, lifesteal. Penance. Widzicie to, prawda? Tak. Chyba dob. Deal one damage to all enemies, restore one health to all friendly characters. Czy to jest dobre? Raczej tak, do takiego kontrola. Plus ten quest, który jest OP imo.
Okay, so initially my brain went Spirit Lash, right?
Oh, okay,
Which was
yeah.
life steal, deal one to everything. This is not that.
This is not
deal
that.
one to all their
Co
stuff.
ty gadasz? My z 100 kilo wagi i frytki, filmik i mięcho?
It is good with North Cleric, that's true.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so one of the things with Priest, sort of historically.
Dobra, w każdym razie zagranie tego, czy to miało, tak, to miało jakiś sens, spoko. Discover Alakej. Karta jest mega słaba, to już wiemy. Quest jest mega dobry. Ten penance wydaje się być ok. Ten deal one damage, no to jest trochę mało i przywrócenie. Pokaż go jeszcze raz, no. Co tam było napisanego?
They've got Takan, they've got Sinister Deal. You've got the guy that eats a lackey, make a demon.
Right, there's the Eolaki make a demon guy, there's the legendary Takan, who all your lackeys are 4/4 for the rest of the game, which is pretty funny that, you know, it's basically rogue quest for lackeys.
It is.
But it's very different because it's like it's for lackeys. So it still
only
cares
lackeys,
about the cards. Alright, but yeah, so
And the lackeys don't have charge. That helps a lot.
that yes. I mean, they do have double time, double call. Ooh, okay.
All right. Holy Ripple's looking pretty good.
Uh-oh. What do you got?
Oh, Holy Ripple looking really good.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Holy Ripple looking less good.
Ooh, what is this?
Don't deal 3 damage to this minion.
So, a taunt, battle cry deal.
To jest dobre. Z takiego priesta nawet bardzo, bo to jest 2-3 taunt, którego jeszcze możesz wyleczyć. Więc pod tego questa jest imbastyczny. Pycią. O nie, brakuje mi 3,50 do zamówienia. Kurr. Muszę teraz zamawiać jeszcze raz. Dobra, burger serowy duży, bekon, to. I frytki plus cola.
And there's our circle. Okay.
40 zł za burgera, no chyba mnie pojebało, no.
We wanna get this up the board. But we
And then
do
just-
Nie, no ja nie chcę tego burgera.
end up getting heal for 3 on this, heal for 1 on this. Takes this up to
Kleryczka plus drugi penance.
That's pretty good.
yeah, okay.
We're doing the thing.
we are firing on all cylinders right now.
We need him to deal some damage to our face.
Yeah, come on, right here. Hit me.
We need like crystallizer or something.
Well, we have this, if nothing else.
Sure, but penance doesn't work with.
Right, yeah,
that
for our
guy.
penances, yeah, absolutely. I was more just thinking in terms of ways to continue drawing
yeah,
cards and continue
cleric.
advancing our quest. All right.
We're doing all right. I like our chances.
So it looks like Chalky's deck is a, lackey zoo style deck. And our deck is way sweeter than that, clearly.
I mean, that's true. We got a quest.
Although I have to say, Beaming Sidekick. 1 cost, 1, 2.
Pcią.
A friendly minion connection. Interesting. So now I can't kill that guy, which was my plan.
The 12-year though.
Dawaj Matiolo burgera, ale stary, za tyle pieniędzy to ja sobie mogę kurde iść kupić 5 tych na nogach.
It's nice to keep him in face so we can.
Yeah, I
Penance.
appreciate that. Ooh, there's a Psychopomp.
Psychopump's good with 12-year.
Oh yeah, that's actually sick. All right,
Right away.
we'll attack this guy.
You're into the 1/3, right? Because then it dies to the.
We could do that. If I attack this, I
And
mean
you
like,
can maybe trade into it next turn.
yeah. Well, we have the penance here. Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna
Right away.
Sure.
So far we have a lot of new stuff in this deck.
We've got 29 cards. and
This
4
guy in
matchups.
particular is pretty awesome.
That guy's really good.
If you even think of this just like, okay, well, as a priest, this is 4 mana for, a 2/5 taunt that, if you just, that you have the option to play as a 2/3 taunt for 2. This card just seems really, really powerful. Oh my god.
Holy Ripple, to jest ta obszarówka?
Okay, so
this
that's
is
the
that
evil
guy,
recruiter.
right? He
guy's
sacrificed his
pretty good.
lackey, got this.
Let's not do that
What is
one.
this guy?
Evil Demon.
That one.
Whoa, oh,
We'll save that one for the next game.
that was...
Ile? Włączmy sobie Hearthstone'a,
Yeah, it came off with something.
We'll pretend that isn't there.
bo ja te karty to nie wiem, musiałbym chyba pauzować, żeby je zdążyć przeczytać.
See it next game.
Penance, okej.
But that's fine.
Here, I'll close my eyes.
To jest póki co jedyna karta, która jest na Hearthstone'ie.
Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna attack,
Right away.
attack this. And then we're gonna Holy Ripple.
Probably
Am I
not.
No, it's only gonna heal 3. Oh yeah, it'd be 2 cards.
That's a lot of cards.
Boop. Holy Ripple.
Chwilę, deal.
Pretty good.
Tak, dobrze.
Quest.
Ooh, what's this?
A to co?
Your turn, restore 5
At the end of your turn, restore 5 health to damaged friendly character.
Kinda sick.
Za 5, 5, 5 plus 5 heala to chyba dobre.
We're at 11. Our quest. Too many things going on.
Okay.
Too many cards.
Yeah, the cycle pump will be pretty good.
Yeah. So far, so far, what did I have die earlier? This is the only things I played.
Those are the only things you played,
Yeah,
yeah.
so nothing
So you'll get
technical.
one of those too.
Right. Well, this is really gonna die.
Right. Yeah, I mean 12-year with Reborn is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, this card just seems really powerful. Like it is intrinsically like negative synergy with itself, right? If you play a second one after you play this one,
Yes.
it's like okay, you get it back at 3/1 if you're born, that kind of stinks. But there's so many things you can sort of build up to before that. 1, 2 reborn. Plus attack well.
It's an enrage card.
Why is it glowing?
Ribo
That's the
has to and will damage it.
visual.
That means that it has reborn.
That means that it will
It
come
will
back
come
to
back.
life
Okay,
when
got
it
it.
dies.
All right. Well.
Przepraszam, czy Kibler się przed chwilą pytał, co robi Reborn, czy mi się przesłyszało?
Option. Could also see what we got
Questing
with
Explorer?
questing. 'Cause
Mam nadzieję, że mi się przesłyszało.
it's actually kind of bad.
It is quite bad.
I'm gonna start with
Restore 1 health to all friendly characters.
Of course it's the right way.
No to takie se jest. Discover a lackey. To jest tragiczne i ten penant jest ok.
play this.
Ten Injured Tolvier jest też spoko.
Or just play this and
And it's the fight too? Yeah.
yeah. this card seems kind of sick. The end of your turn. So if you are,
Oh.
it just heals you to 30.
Oh, oh,
You have like damage minion, and this is a 5 cost 5/5.
It's Rag Light Lord, just a little bit smaller
yeah.
and not legendary.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and Rag was a super powerful card.
It was super powerful, and in a class that takes advantage of it less well.
Right. Yeah. And this card I think is really good. Like, and it's a common too.
It's a common.
Card
Good
seems like
commons.
It's gonna be pretty bananas. Ooh, serpent egg. Up. Eggs are back.
Rag.
Not for long though. They get sacrificed. It's a 2 cost. No, it's down here. 2 cost 03. That'll make a 3/4. Okay. Well, what are we at? So
could water bear and complete the quest.
yeah.
Kibler jak zawsze w formie.
Also just power word
Nie wiem, nie trawię tego typu w ogóle.
Well then and we don't necessarily.
Ale ja w sumie nie trawię
Because we could actually.
wielu typów,
Oh, no,
więc
yeah, yeah. Okay. So
to nic na dobrą sprawę nowego.
attack
This
here.
wasn't on the map.
This water there.
Good.
I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play player. We have all these acolytes. We don't necessarily need it. It heals this. Great. We draw a card. It doesn't. Maybe it just absorbs some damage. Heal ourselves. Now we activate the obelisk. Boom.
Sure. We can just buff up our acolytes.
So
Hero Power's pretty good.
Restore 3 health if you target a minion. Also give it +3/+3. So you can use this on undamaged minions. You can just give them +3/+3 if you want. But if you use it on, say, Blade Master, it's like, okay, heal you and then give you
Right, it's like +3/+6,
as well.
basically.
Yeah. Ooh, Disease Vulture. Okay. This card's cool.
I like that card a lot. That's my favorite Warlock card in the set.
Ooh, oh, cool. Armobot. What could be in the box?
Something with a battle cry. Right.
Yeah, this guy's got to die because
Because otherwise we kill his
otherwise we
vulture.
just and also just heal him. Wah, wah. Better with a battle cry.
Better with a battle cry.
These guys are buddies. They both care about the same thing.
Czy można głośniej stream? No proszę.
That was pretty good for us.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna Psycho Pump first and see what we get.
Of course it's the right way.
Okay. That's less exciting. Well,
Extra arms, heal the cleric, kill the 3/5.
well, we could do. I think it's probably best because I kind of wanted to attack into something and get the card draw.
but
yeah.
this is sort of like getting a card because we don't spend the second
is.
half of
Right
extra
away.
arms.
Yeah, this quest seems really powerful. Like,
Pretty good.
you sort of naturally. Ooh, another one.
Ooh, that was good.
A lot of priest decks, they naturally want to play, cheap stuff like cleric, like blade master. That aren't necessarily super high impact as you
Quest
get to later in
Explorer,
the game.
too.
Right.
Blind
Not
Master.
necessarily super high impact as you get to the mid to late game, but having the ability for any of those to become a threat. Your opponent has to kill every single thing, or else it's like, okay, well, this is going to get enormous over the course of just like a turn or two.
Right. And it snowballs pretty far out of control too, right?
Right.
A minion sticks for a turn, your opponent couldn't clear it. You can definitely win the game with that.
Yeah, well, one of the things that I was thinking when I was thinking, okay, what do I want to see in Saviors of Uldum, right? Like, what are the sort of things that I was hoping, cards would be around? And one of them was sort of long-term value tools that can compete with stuff like Dr. Doom, right?
Yep.
And the quests, whoa, oh
Quests are in a good spot for that.
the quests go a long way toward making that possible because in a game where your opponent is every few turns getting a free mech or whatever, they're rushing into your stuff. It's like, well, it's a lot harder to rush into gigantic things to kill them. Ooh.
Oh, Amit's pretty good.
High Priest
Now,
Amet.
hmm.
O kurde, z takim tym akolitą bólu.
This thing's too big.
Yep, I agree.
So we're definitely gonna
Albo
arms
Injured Blade
this.
Masterem.
More arms this and heal this. So we get a card and plus it. And this
Kill
kills.
the 4/3, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably better. Alright, we're gonna more arms you. Kill this.
This wasn't on the map.
Heal you. I guess I didn't have to do this one.
Right away.
Boom. And then we'll play a second.
Most arms.
We have so many arms. We want to get a taunt back from this. So. Just don't want to get beat up by all
Of
of them.
course it's the right way.
We have many Quest Explorers.
We're taking 11 on board.
Yeah. Ow.
Chwilę, ten kryształek taki, ten obwódka to jest Reborn?
Need to gain some life. But I mean, we do have.
I mean, our hero power can hit face. It's sad.
True. It's
but
true. Not your face. Boom. If you target Jiraxis, does he get +3/+3?
Your face, not your
I don't think
face.
so.
Curses.
I think he counts as a hero at that point.
Drawing Jiraxis off like Geppetto is pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
It's just a 315 anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh. Attack deal 3 damage to hero. Okay. There's so many of these temples. Well, actually, no. I was thinking this guy. There's another one to it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of these like 1/2s that do reasonable things.
That poor cleric.
All right, he's not going face, so not that unhappy.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Oh yes.
9, 12, 14, 16. We have lethal.
Yeah, but that's way less cool than just playing where things get to use our hero power more. What are you doing counting, you know? Fine.
Whatever you like.
Okay, we'll make a gigantic. She has completed her quest.
She has completed her quest, and so have we.
Yeah.
I mean, the real important thing is we got to go 4-0 against Jockey.
That's true. We are trying to do better than last time,
This
and
wasn't
we're
on
off
the
to a
map.
good start. Boom.
All right, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I definitely think that the quest seems really powerful. It seems really cool. Obviously, when you're playing a deck with clerics and buffs against a zoo type of deck, it's probably going to stand out and being particularly powerful.
Yeah.
But I like the
And
sort
we
of.
had a good draw too.
Yeah, we did.
Te
Played out really well,
pogawędki,
drawing the
zawsze
power shield
takie
immediately, and then
interesujące.
circle.
Ile w ogóle osób to
When you
ogląda?
put it all the things that went my way, it just sounds like my
Jeżeli
life.
pamięć mnie nie myli, to gdzieś oglądało to po 100-150
It was a good
tysięcy.
deck. I enjoy that
A
one.
w tym
Right. Well, let's go ahead and
momencie...
jump into the collection manager. So we should have had a total of 11 cards. I think there were 2 that we didn't see from the Warlock deck. There's 1 or 2 of them. We may have actually seen 12 on accident, but we're going to talk about that one card later.
35k.
Yes. So we had 4 from the priest deck.
Oh yeah, we didn't see a ritualist.
All right, so this is the quest, which had already been revealed. Very
Yep.
cool, very powerful.
Extra arms, which just
Grand
got buffed.
Mummy, another new card. You know, we didn't draw, but had already been revealed. Holy Ripple. So yeah, this is the sort of half a Holy Nova.
Yep.
One of the things that Priest has historically really kind of struggled with is AOE, like you know, within the classic set and the basic set. You know, this giving you a way to actually clear off things. It isn't like a combo pyromancer.
tu mogę
Like very powerful against like token type strategies.
No.
For sure.
Yep, and it's pretty good with Thalnos too.
Yeah.
You can
So
punch
I
his
am
builder and
curious
stuff.
too. I think we just proved that Activate the Obelisk is pretty freaking cool. But I was curious, I know when it came out, there were some varying opinions online from the community. Brian, what's your consensus on it now after playing it?
My reaction when I saw it, I just posted the image with
I saw that.
That's pretty good.
It looks kind of outrageous, right?
Right.
It
No
is not
stream to
easy
jest
to-
na YouTubie.
Well, you need to have things happening in order to actually heal 15.
Right.
That's a lot. Obviously, the existence of cards like the Injured Tolvir, which we saw here, Injured Blade Master. You know, frankly, like you can use Damage Stegatron. There's a lot of minions that have the ability to provide you with a heal target. which is
Damage
natural.
himself, heal out.
Crystallizer as well.
Yeah, Crystallizer
you
to
out
heal
too.
yourself, and
With penance, for example.
Crucially, too, you know, as we even played that game, you don't have to play this turn 1. Right, you can play
No, coś tu
Crystallizer on turn
zmienili.
1, your Cleric on turn 1, and then right before you heal, you spend your 1 mana to do this. So, you know, that fact really does change the way that a deck like this can play out compared to some other types of quest decks.
Totally.
Nie widzę go na
Now I think,
YouTubie.
can we hover over Sandhoof Waterbearer?
Well,
this is
Ritualist.
Penance. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is another.
We're getting there. I'm getting
this
ahead
is
of myself.
another. This one I think had already been previously revealed
Yep.
too, but this is
But it's a cool card in this deck.
Yeah.
A jest, dobra.
Especially,
10
this
000.
next, you could play like out.
Okej. A, to nawet jakieś tam zainteresowanie jest.
Injured Tolvir.
Well, a lot of arena players I know were super excited about Ritualist, and I was talking to like Dreads, and he was like, "Ooh, this card looks super powerful in arena."
Yeah,
So,
for
Yep.
sure.
yep.
Amet's quite good. It's good with Reborn as well.
Yes. Yeah, definitely seems.
When
pretty,
they
pretty
come
sick.
back to life, instead of going to 1 health,
They go to
7
7
health.
or whatever. Amet's
Or
health happens to be.
20 health.
Yeah.
Is it Amet or Amet?
I have no idea.
Good. Okay. Cool.
My guess is Amet. I would say Amet.
I would say Amet
Yeah.
as well. That's cool. And then Sandhoof.
And then the Sandhoof Waterbearer. This card I think is just this seems extremely powerful.
Card's pretty
Like,
good.
Yeah, the fact that it can heal your hero, if you are playing as an aggressive deck, the fact that it can
To jest właśnie ciekawe w tym
and trigger
dodatku,
all of your things that care about
że
you.
takie deki, które
as
kiedyś
you
prawa
mentioned, kind of like Ragnaros, but
nie miałyby prawa istnieć,
B, it comes
nie
out
mają
much
mój
faster.
condition,
C, it's in a
teraz
class
mogą być
that has
korem
many
mety.
more synergistic effects with this healing effect. So.
Bo te questy robią za mój
Even just the
condition.
quest.
Right.
It's
yeah.
also an interesting card to play because you have to
Przepraszam.
figure out how many damage guys do you have, and
Right.
how do you get the heal on the right thing?
Yeah, playing with and against Ragnaros was always very interesting. Cause like,
Yeah.
okay, you know, and even just like someone gets, you know, a light well off of a
Sure.
lackey nowadays. It's like, okay, how do I attack? Because I can't kill the light well. Do I like attack the light well for one? Do I attack you for this?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, really excited to see that card for sure.
Yeah, let's jump into Warlock really quick. So the 2 cards we did not get to see, if memory serves me correct, Bug Collector.
That's in neutral. We can just put it here.
Oh, there you go, sorry.
Bug.
Bug collector.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
I like this guy.
Interesting.
Helping
2
out with the
1
zoo.
for 1. Battle cry summon a 1/1 locust with Wrath.
No, spoko karta.
So yeah, that's, you know, 2
Czym
bodies.
specjalnym
Not
się
getting
nie
one
wyróżnia, ale
body,
jest
so,
okej.
Knife Juggler,
Yep.
or you know, Sea Giant, or if there's a new Quarter Creeper, you know.
You know.
And it's a Locust, which is a beast.
Yep.
So that could possibly have synergies in, say, a Hunter deck.
Yep, Scavenger
Hunter
Dragon.
and Druid could maybe take advantage of that.
Yep. And Candle Taker was the last one, by the way.
Handle.
It's basically Murloc Tidecaller, but it's instead of being a Murloc, Tidehunter. Instead of being a Murloc, it's
Morlock.
Okay, Candle Taker is a 3/2 reborn. You know, Wake Candle.
Oh, gotta love the flavor text. Absolutely.
Okay,
That's
so
cool.
yeah,
So that was the last one.
It's a mummified kobold.
it is. Togwaggle has some influence here.
Healer, tak zwany.
That's one of the things we'll see a little bit more in the flavor for Saviors is that the Evil League is working together now, and you're seeing some things where Hagatha and Dr. Boom are working together, and Togwaggle and Hagatha are. This is kind of Togwaggle and Lazul
Sure.
kind of working together a bit.
Cool.
Well,
All
cool.
right, well-
we got more matches to
All right,
play.
here we got-
We've got Mage
All right.
versus Druid. It's time to hex and flex on Chalky. So already up 1-0, but I'm gonna give it back to Brian and
Czy
Peter.
udało
They're
się
gonna
to
take it
mówić
away
coś
with this next
sensownego?
match. Mage
No właśnie tak kurde lipa trochę.
It is Hexen and Flexen.
Bo
I think that'd be the Shaman dude.
wszystko
Hexen.
wychodzi tak gdzieś
Maybe there's Hexlord
4
Malphite.
dychy.
Or a new one.
Tak
This does have
średnio
the card
mi
we saw last
płacić
game,
za
so
obiad
You're not going to be in the dark
Oh,
that
this
long.
one right
w postaci
here.
hamburgera 40 zł.
Zappers the Great.
If your deck has new
If your deck has no duplicate, wish for the perfect
So I
card.
actually
Aha.
didn't see this when it appeared before. I was trying
Alright.
to feign ignorance, but
That's all right.
okay. Well, I'm guessing we have no duplicates.
A co to znaczy?
Duplicates.
I'm gonna
I
keep.
hope.
I'm
To
gonna
nie kumam do końca.
keep. We're doing Paragons of deck construction here. Okay, so I mean, we're gonna find out how this works. It's a 2-cost 3/2, which is already like pretty good. I don't know what Chalky's deck is doing yet, so I'm gonna wait on the magic trick
Sounds good.
and just end my turn. And then we're just gonna play this to see what happens.
All right. So it looks at the situation, and it gives you the perfect card.
Gives you the perfect card. Okay, untap potential. This is the quest. Are you gonna coin to use the quest? That'd be cool. Yes, you did.
All right, all right,
Okay, well, let's find out what the perfect card is.
all right. So it just looks at the situation, looks at basic and classic, and gives you 3 interesting options.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So it says Wild Growth if you're the kind of deck that wants to do that, Animal Companion if you just want tempo, or Brightwing if you just want value.
I mean, I always want the dragon.
Sounds good.
And value.
And value.
Both, both halves of this. Give
Czyli
me
co, to daje
one
tak
life,
If
so.
he had a bunch of minions
kartę
on it would give
droższą
you, like,
niż
a flame stuff
ilość
to say,
many, którą aktualnie się ma? O 1?
Twisting Nether if
I'm
you had 8
so
mana.
curious how that actually works. Like, what's going on behind the scenes?
So it looks at all of the basic and classic cards that are interesting.
Okay.
So, like Raptor's not an interesting card. It's never going to give you Raptor.
mean-
Bloodfin Raptor.
I mean, have you seen Rappy the Raptor's YouTube video? Raptor's an interesting card. He has quite the backstory.
All right. He's rarely the perfect card.
Okay.
So it looks at all the cards that you might want. And breaks them into categories.
He didn't know that I wanted a Crazed Alchemist.
Well, if
didn't
you
know.
played him now, he would have given you a Crazed
Really?
Alchemist. Yeah. Well, only if you had 4 mana, because he wants you to play it this turn, because the Doomsayer is going to go away.
I'm really so curious how this works.
And then it breaks it
Chyba
into categories
zamów.
and gives you the best card from 3 categories.
Nie, no wczoraj jadłem.
3 best categories.
Znaczy zjadłem, ale jest tylko jedna knajpa, która jest na pyszne.
There's a lot
Która
of learning
daje
as
kebaby.
efforts for what is it going to give you, and like what's a situation where it's actually useful.
Okay, interesting. I really like that it's a 2 mana 3/2.
Yep.
So it can be used. Ooh, what was that? Does discover a choose one?
Yeah. Choose one.
Like it's something that you can use sort of in the early game to get things to play. Because
Yep.
one of the issues with singleton decks, with the Reno style decks, take a look at this one real quick.
Mountain Giant's a good early play. Often you can get Mountain
Sure.
Giant off of that.
Interesting.
Or Edwin.
So it's looking at like what you can do basically like this turn or next turn,
Yep.
more or less. Huh.
It tries to prioritize this turn. If there's something really amazing for next turn,
Let's
it'll
make
do
a
that.
friend. Maybe we'll get a card that we haven't seen yet.
It's possible. Maybe we'll get another Zephyrs.
Oh, we get a Godfrey.
Godfrey's not bad.
Look at him just completing his quest.
Okej. Czaj, jak działa tam ta babka?
I still don't know what I want, so I'm gonna wait on my magic trick still.
Sounds good.
But yeah, so in the early turns, it gives you kind of a early tempo play that can give you an additional play like the following turn.
Yep.
And then in the late game, it can give you powerful things, right?
Yep.
That's so cool.
And 2's a good cost because especially in Basic and Classic, 8 is a really important breakpoint. That's where Tyrion lives
Sure,
and
yeah.
Lay on Hands and Twisting Nether, which are all the kinds of cards you might want.
Okay, so next turn is gonna actually be able to complete this. Let's just Acolyte and Ping.
Let the pain speak to me.
Let's see all my cool cards.
There, that's good.
This card is, we kind of glossed over it. It had been revealed already, but 3/4 Taunt, Reborn, Death Rattle, Restore 3 health. This is a pretty powerful card.
It's pretty good.
It feels like, frequently this is going to be very similar to like a Sludge Belcher. It stops some damage, gives you the initial body, a secondary body, and it's gaining you life. So the fact that it's a little bit more expensive than a Sludge Belcher.
Yeah, it's kind of a cross between Sludge Belcher and Heal Body.
Yeah. Or like a
It's one more
Apple
mana than
Bottom.
both. Yeah.
Free your mind.
And I assume it's true that the Reborn half still keeps the Death Rattle, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, the 6.
So you get 6 healing.
Ooh, so he's completed his Assyrian tier.
All right. Well, that was a good draw.
It was. Now we can actually kill this, so he doesn't, get even more copies of everything, do everything.
Yes.
That seems like it could be kind of bananas. All right. Well,
That would be
I'm
bad
going
for
to
us.
ping my guy.
That's good. Try not to. We don't want to burn any cards.
There's
accidentally.
Reno. That's what the people want to see. People
Burning
want
cards?
me to burn the cards. Yeah. That's what they
They
all
have appreciated that over the
true.
years.
All right. I'm actually just going to attack into here
That's good.
and not burn a card. Ooh, let's play this
Well, let's AI. let's see what happens.
No, not you. We'll frostbolt this. I'm just gonna play a Doomsday. Can't like play a big.
Nie,
thing,
Questa Huntera nie ma.
Choose ones are doubled.
Kazanego jeszcze.
So, like, sort of philosophically with the each of the League of Explorers, right? Ooh. Choose both.
She's both. That's pretty good.
That is really good, and I like the Worthy Expedition thing. Obviously, works very powerfully with the Assyrian tier in that style
Yes.
of deck. One of the things when I first saw the quest, the Assyrian tier quest, that I was curious about was like, okay, is there enough sort of critical mass of these sort of effects? And that obviously goes a long way to
It
giving
does.
you.
And there's a couple of cards. There's a couple of choose one cards in.
Boże,
Saviors as
jakie to jest
well.
mocne. Jaja co robicie?
Draw a secret deck, it costs 0. Okay. So we've seen a number of cards.
To nie dość, że obniża koszt questa o 1, to jeszcze skraca tego 1.
Is probably the most powerful of the sort of secret support we've seen, at least in terms of enabling it, right? Because this does a couple of things. One, it just gets you a secret from your deck when you're playing a deck that cares about it. 2, reducing that to 0 means you can play it in the same turn as your secret synergy type cards.
Yep.
There's one of them that like
The Flak
AoEs
Mage.
your opponents.
Yeah, that one's very strong.
Like being able to play multiple secrets in the same turn as that card seems super
Pretty
strong.
good.
All right, I'm gonna start with Magic Trick.
Oh, we get another magic trick.
We can overdraw him.
Someone's out on me.
Does it count if we burn their cards, their new cards?
All right, we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take this counter stuff,
All right.
and then we'll just play. Yeah, there's the reborn thing that I now know what it is. It's like, what's this mean?
A little bit like Divine Shield.
Yeah.
There's just kind of a thing on it to remind you.
It's like, hey,
It's pretty loud. Like,
yeah.
look at me. This is important. This guy is coming back to life.
It's like minor detail. Not gonna actually be dead. We can actually barista our Reno. Just keep killing
Yeah.
all stuff.
Barista plus Zephyrs. Good.
Yeah.
Use Zephyrs for like a Frost Nova and you barista it back. It's pretty good.
Ooh. And so and the Zephyrus is a neutral card, so you can obviously play that with any of the sort of naturally singleton classes of the league. But you can also just, if you want to play,
You can just put it in Rogue.
yeah,
and
you can
Shadow
play
Step
that
it a
in
bunch of
Rogue.
times.
You could play it in Shaman with like the
Yeah, with
Battle
the Battle Cry
Cry
quest. For sure. Yeah, Zephyrus, I think, is really cool. He's super skill testing.
Yeah.
It's just fun to play, too.
Yeah, like sort of understanding. Ooh. Whoa!
Choose one, +2/+2, or get a copy of this.
Oh man, that is a pretty powerful card with this.
Yes. We wanted to make sure there was a good...
That is a serious payoff.
That's pretty good. Oh, that's also good with Barista.
Yes. I think we probably here. Let's play this first.
Reno and Mysteries.
Boop. Yeah. We get. Oh.
Oh, we're out. We've already drawn both of them.
We had 2 secrets in our deck.
Ooh, that's sad.
Amazing.
All right. Well, I guess we'll play this. At least we know we have no duplicate secrets in our deck. All right. Well, good to know. If I have any secret synergies, I need to be careful with the secrets I have.
If we get to have Reno next turn, we'll just Barista it back, and that'll be
We
great.
can, yeah. Although.
Oh, no. Oh,
dear.
that's gross. Oh, that's gross.
That card is so powerful in this deck.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez.
Oh, no.
Oof. I am getting beat up. Can we?
Isn't it great?
No, we can't. Like, we can. If we Godfrey, we kill this, and we hit a 4. So we can, Godfrey doesn't actually do enough. We can Frost Nova ping, and then that sets up a future Godfrey.
I like Calicos Frost Nova for next turn, though.
That's true. There's also just like the Flame Ward.
It's just Flame Ward and like AI or something.
All right. Well, we'll start by AI. And see what we got. Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh,
That's good with-
That's also interesting.
Okay. Yeah, we could just like Flame Ward and Counterspell. Crazy. We could Flame Ward and ping something.
We can also just counterspell a ping something and not play the Flame Ward if we're planning on playing this anyway.
I
Yeah,
wonder.
I'm gonna do this.
All right.
Play this. Ping.
Good.
Time runs out on me.
And hopefully he doesn't do anything totally crazy.
Now we're taking 18 here.
Details.
Nie wiem,
36.
tak
Yeah, so we'll have some life to spare.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't like scenarios or
kiedyś
something.
jakoś bardziej mnie te streamy ich z tymi kartami pociągały, ale jak wiem, że to jest, że to wygląda tak jak wygląda
Oh man.
i jest nudne do grania możliwości, to jakoś nawet, nie wiem,
Right, we
że nie tyle co nie chce mi się tego oglądać, co
plus Godfrey.
All this. God.
nie budzi to we mnie jakichś za specjalnie wielkich emocji.
Right? It's Voodoo Doll in this. Godfrey, we go. No, we have to ping this too. Yeah. There's no
Yeah.
6. There's
No
only.
6.
There'd only be a 2 or 4. Okay.
So what if we just Calicos
Yeah, let's Calico's Frost.
Frost Nova?
Fate of the world hangs in the
Unless Calicos miraculously gives us
Okay.
Frost Nova. Okay, so that's pretty good. Because next turn we can Barista
start with
Frost Nova if we want.
job done.
Barista
He also just has a
Frost
full
Nova.
hand, so he can't play anything else. He can obviously play buffs on his guys.
Yeah. His Druid, so he doesn't have a ton of just face damage spells.
Yeah. We have a counterspell up too, so
Right.
Faint
that a minion does nothing
damage
right now.
spells.
And the first spell does nothing.
Dajcie chwilę. Ładno sobie to wyciągnę.
Starfall's really good with choose both.
yes.
So very good. Okay.
Well, so we could Flame Strike here, and that kills. Why don't we Flame Strike? There's no. We can Flame Strike. Ping Godfrey,
Okej.
because this is still the same thing, right? If we Voodoo Doll, because Flame Striking leaves just these as a 4 and 3.
So we could Flame Strike, Barista Ziliax, and trade? I think we flame strike first. For you.
Kurde, ale skomplikowane zagranie, panie. Czy oni dadzą sobie radę? Czy ogarną, co tu zrobić?
Survives.
I'd love to
Można.
save Godfrey for the next time he does this, if we
Well, we
can.
have this, and we have this.
Tyle opcji.
I kind of like just.
Time runs out on me.
Dobra, zamówiłem sobie hamburgerka, cheeseburgerka. No rozkminili. Chociaż wydaje mi się, że są lepsze opcje. Chociażby zagranie Siamata i strajdowanie
Yeah, we have Siamont as well.
było ciekawą
So
opcją.
this card's pretty sweet. Obviously, like, just as a defensive tool, Rush Divine Shield or Rush Wind Fury can be super powerful. If you want it to be aggressive, it's like, okay, this is Wind Fury.
Właśnie problem, że tu
Shield.
jedynie wchodzi w grę Rush. Naprawdę jest taki keywordów. Dobra, co my tutaj mamy? Tolvir i... Znaczy Injured Tolvir. To było. Give a friendly minion to half.
Yes.
Battle Cry
To
choose.
jest
Game
imbastyczne.
2 of
Yeah.
Starfall or something. Yeah.
Another one.
Ten co leczy, ten co jak jest ranny ma plus do ataku.
Rip Calicos.
Jeez.
What the fuck? Jest w ogóle koleś, nie wiem, ominąłem go jak grali Warlocka. Zatrzymany 4 na 5, który za każdym razem jak atakuje, zadaje 3 damage'u do Hirosa.
Tiamat.
Naszego oczywiście, to jest kurwa karta w Zoloku podstawowa.
But then it's
Zolok Strong. Summon 1/1 Locus with Rush. Nothing special.
play this.
And ten z reboardem 3-2, nothing special. Imho. Ten Zephrys the Great
Double weapon,
jest
we don't
okej.
die, too. Could also just give this Rush. No. Could just play
To
this
tyle.
too. Bump this. Not play this.
Yeah.
And then, this is kind of.
Du, 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 du.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna do this.
Unity, precision, trinity.
This is sort of weird because it is after.
Yeah. It's
not
not like
quite
explosive trap.
Explosive trap.
Yeah. Just play the spellbreaker
A no.
Yeah.
for the 4/3.
Są byszczy.
Could like Ray of Frost this.
Let's do-
To
Yeah.
trzeba przyznać.
We're not
I
that.
don't know. I also just don't know what else is in my deck, so I don't want to
That's fair.
spew out my Ray of Frost and then have like a Mana Cyclone or something.
I think we've got some value stuff in our deck. We don't
I
have
would
any
guess
secrets.
so. I would guess. Yeah, we have no secrets.
We have no
know that.
secrets.
Ooh, balance and do.
Uh-oh.
Ah, choose all. Well,
Uh-oh. So we could go Siamont with like Divine Shield Wind Fury, Frost Nova, and just try and kill him.
yeah, that's right.
Winds of the south, come to my aid.
Boom. 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 I don't know if this is really gonna work in the killing him sense.
Yeah, we're a little bit
quite
short
yet,
on-
but we've got some time.
Widać jak Mateusz jest dociekawiony streamem.
We can,
Znaczy,
barista, get more of
wiesz, no nie jestem dociekawiony tym streamem i tutaj no nawet nie ma co ukrywać tego, bo mam w dupie ten stream, nie? Jestem tutaj tylko po to, żeby zobaczyć nowe karty, a tych kart nie ma, bo no, wszystkie karty, które są aktualnie na stole już znam, widziałem i tak dalej, nie?
One, I think. Just
Więc
play
no,
both Starfalls.
a co mam udawać, że mnie to ciekawi, jak oni grają jak łamagi, tak szczerze powiedziawszy? I rozkminiają, wiesz, proste rzeczy przez pół godziny. Znaczy, no dobra, no może nie proste, bo tam jednak było kilka opcji,
Yeah, we need
więc
Fireball.
może to upraszczam, ale wiesz, no mało znaczące rzeczy przez pół godziny.
It's true. It's true.
Nie będę robił ani z siebie głupka, ani z was głupków, nie?
Some tools. We've got Ray of Frost, we got Voodoo Doll. We just have Siamont too.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario is you can just kill things.
Behold,
Unput mana
jewels
damage
of the
and draw a
sun.
card. Oh, new card, Crystal Merchant. Okay.
O, chwilę. Właśnie, o to chodzi, nie?
That obviously works very well with deck the one.
Właśnie o to chodzi, że jak jest taka nowa karta, no to mnie to interesuje, nie?
Oh, nice.
After you cast a spell, add a random mage minion to your hand. Okay.
Okay.
A jakie miałem staty?
Ray of Frost.
Nie
Play
założyłem.
this,
3 za 3.
Ray, Flame Ward.
No bad. Że jak jest nowa karta, to mnie to interesuje, ale to ich granie, no to No szczerze, to mam w dupie, to w ogóle mnie nie interesuje. To dawaj TFT. Znaczy, ja nie wiem, czy to żart, czy jesteś tak mało dorosły, czy co, ale...
There aren't that many mage minions, right?
Już
So many
daję.
mage minions. You know, was one of them.
You want to play this.
Yeah, I did too.
The problem is, that something gets to attack first. Ooh, well, we got a lot of secrets for next turn if we survive. I'm gonna kill this guy. Maybe it's good phase.
You killed the 2/3/3s.
Kill the 2/3. How am I gonna win?
Then how do you win? Yeah.
No, I am gonna.
All right. Kill the 1/4 and. All right. Just hope he has no buffs.
Well, if he has one buff, only I guess one of these survives. Yeah, if he has a buff, I die. Maybe I should kill one of these.
Nie no, żart. A, jak żart, to super śmieszny. Nie szczaiłem, kurde, ha! Dobra, uśmiałem się. Przeczytałem go i osoba.
No. Okay,
You're dead. Very, very.
alas.
Istnieje szansa, że... A nie, dobrze.
And the flame ward is kind of weird because it's not quite explosive attack. It doesn't
Right.
quite protect you from the first thing attacking like an
Ta
explosive.
karta, która wyciąga sekret, jest imbastyczna. Mocna w
We
chuj.
had to kill both.
But then it's like
Bardzo, bardzo, bardzo mocna.
with our hand. But
Well, the thing that's
You hope you can grind
unfortunate.
him out.
Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna say the thing that's unfortunate is you didn't 4-0 him, so it wasn't better than last time.
ruined.
That's all right.
Chalky, good on you. You are sniping us a little bit though, so we'll give credit.
To
to
była
Brian.
niewyczuwalna ironia.
I did play my
Stary,
lost secret.
głuchy by ją
No
wyczuł.
secrets in my deck.
This is
That's
true.
true.
This is very true. Well, let's jump into the collection manager. We did show all the cards from that matchup, which is cool. We had 6 brand new cards in that. Now I know while he's pulling this up, I know Zephyrus was one of the cards that Peter.
That card was super cool.
Really cool, right? So
I love Zephyrus.
there's a good story behind that, and I know like this is a card from the tech
Zephyrus
perspective
wygląda
that we
faktycznie
didn't
na
ever
całkiem
think as a
spoko
team
opcję.
was ever going to be possible. Like, how do we do this? And so, Peter, I didn't know if you could maybe share some of the backstory of like how it came to be. I know we talked
Oh,
about what
sure.
it does, but
So when we decided to do the Highlander mechanic, we said we need to have a cool Highlander card. We need to have something like Kazakis that you get really excited about and you actually want to go and build those decks. And so what could be in neutral that did it? And we said, okay, what if there was a card that said Battlecry, look through your collection, add any card to your hand. Grab a card from your collection. So I went to gameplay engineering and I went to UI and said, can we do this? And they said, please don't.
of course,
Please don't.
the expected response.
And so instead, gameplay and UI and a couple of the designers brainstormed like, okay, is there a version of that we can do? Can we like show you a couple of cards from your collection? And then the idea was, what if the AI picked the best ones? It was just, here's some reasonable choices for you. And then we implemented it like 5 different times, like complete reimaginings of how are we going to make it work to find the right version. And this is where we landed. So it looks at all of basic and classic, breaks all the cards into categories, and then gives you the best cards from the best categories. So it tries to give you meaningful choices. Generally that means in AoE, a single target removal, and a proactive play that's like, hey, here's a reasonable minion, so that you can kind of pick which one you need. Sometimes, if the board is bad enough, it'll give you 3 different AoEs, because it says, you want an AoE. Just pick an AoE. Here's some different choices depending on what's interesting for you. Do you want Brawl because you want to spend 5 mana? Do you want Twisting Nether because you want no risk? Or do you want like Blizzard because you want to lock up their board for next turn?
Super cool.
It's a lot of fun. And as you play Zephyrus more, you understand what are the types of things he offers in different situations and how can I
Right.
convince him to give me what I want?
This card is super cool. It's like the genie in the lamp, right?
No ciekawe.
Like,
That's a good way of putting it.
Tak jak go słucham, to wychodzi na to, że ten silnik Hearthstone'a nie jest taki
It was in
gówniany,
that
jak mi się
video,
wydawało.
the amazing LP video where they were
Yes.
revealing
So
Flame Ward.
cool.
It was amazing. This is the lamp.
Yes.
This is the guy in the lamp.
That is right. Yes, this is what we were hinting at. Absolutely.
Cool. Very, very
So I think the other 2 cards we had were Ancient Mysteries and Dune Sculptor from this deck in
So-
particular.
Ancient Mysteries.
Ta karta daje losowy syf?
2 cost do not.
No nie, no nie wychodzi
In
na
my
to, że losowy
experience,
syf.
2 cost.
Wydaje się być naprawdę spoko opcją.
Brian.
Znaczy, to jest OP,
Opponent emotes back. That's as far as I can tell. What this
to jest
card
moim
does.
zdaniem za
No,
mocne.
like we're saying, when-
Bo to
when
nie
you
dość, że
get-
skraca deck, to jeszcze zmniejsza koszt sekretu. To powinno kosztować 3 many, a nie 0, a nie 2.
Obviously, we've had like any deck that's trying to be built
Anyway.
around secrets in the past can be kind of challenging when it's like, okay, I need to A, draw my secret, B, get my secret into play, and then finally C, play the thing that gives me some sort of benefit from it. Oftentimes without the secret being broken. And when there's like your entity or
ta Zephyrus wydaje się być całkiem ciekawa. Znaczy domyślam się w jaki sposób mogli to zrobić, domyślam się jak ten algorytm mniej więcej wyglądać. Jeżeli przeciwnik ma jednego stwora, który ma 5 statystyki, ale co najmniej to daj single target. Jak ma 3 stwory, to daj coś tam. Anyway, wydaje się być dosyć ciekawa i dosyć grywalna mocno.
Yeah, and it's interesting because this is in the same vein as Mana Cycle, obviously different because it's minions versus spells, but I'd be curious to see if it, makes any type of competitive play. I don't know if you have any thoughts on that perspective.
I mean, this card seems much more interesting for something like a singleton deck, like a deck that wants Mana Cyclone is frequently going to care very heavily about okay, I want a bunch of stuff from this.
W zasadzie to jest sekret i go zagrać za 2 many. Znaczy tak można go skrócić, aczkolwiek po pierwsze nie grasz go od razu, co daje ci opcję skąpienia tego sekretu z jakimiś kartami pod tytułem jak zagrasz spela to coś tam. Więc może go zatrzymać na kolejną turę. No ale już sama idea, że ten sekret kosztuje tylko 2 many i skraca deck jednocześnie, no jest imbastyczna.
Oftentimes this style of deck, it needs a little bit of help if it's going to be playing a bunch of spells to try and get certain synergies, and then you need a way to actually close out the game. Once my Calicos died, it was like, oh, I don't really have that much going on, and be able to get another Calicos from the Dune Sculptor, get a Hexler Malacrast to get a bunch of value back, is very, very powerful.
That's awesome.
It's an option for the quest deck as well. The quest deck is cast a bunch of spells.
Yeah.
So you're casting a bunch of spells, and you also need a way to win the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Get some more minions back.
This is a way to convert, low-cost, weak spells into useful minions.
Yeah, and specifically between, especially Magic Twick and Ray of Frost. It's a way to have a card in your deck that represents multiple spells, which in this case can represent multiple minions.
Absolutely.
Which just allows you to continue generating resources. Because a lot of the sort of cheap mage spells, if you're playing a control deck and that's just all you have, it's like, okay, well, what do I do with this against a control deck? It's like, in many cases, it's nothing. But if you have Dune Sculptor, it's, they're just going to generate a ton of stuff that they then have to deal with.
Right.
So, that's cool.
Well, I know we got another game to jump into. I did think it was interesting from the Druid Quest perspective. I know that was one of the first cards we revealed from the set, and the initial impression from the community was like, there's not enough choose one cards. I don't think this is going to be good. I think Chalky showcased that it's actually going to be pretty solid.
It looked very powerful, especially like we were saying with the choose one discover effect.
Yep. Right.
Because that game he discovered Nourish, right? And cast it right after completing the quest, which is incredibly powerful. It's reloading you, giving you card advantage back from what you lost playing the quest itself, ramping you up, and even letting you
Będą mamy ten deck przez 15 minut? Nie, przez 5. No i widzicie, no i dlatego mnie to tak średnio interesuje, nie? No bo ja tutaj jestem po karty, a nie po to, żeby tam...
And then he played the one
żeby ich słuchać.
the fluke, so it was even bigger. It was 5-6.
Exactly.
The 5-6.
Chętnie.
All right, we got our next matchup. We got
Chętnie bym
Paladin
poudawał,
versus Hunter. We may or may
że
not
mnie to
see a new
jakoś
quest
jara,
card
no
here.
ale...
I don't know. You'll have to wait to find out.
Oglądamy to już
This is another Highlander
chyba
deck.
godzinę?
Highlander deck. So, Brian and Peter, take it away. Let's get into the
Albo
next
coś
match.
koło tego. Widzieliśmy 2 gry, nie?
Usually we call it Reno.
Reno, okay.
Mam nadzieję, że mnie tutaj źle nie
This is a Finley
zrozumie.
deck, but we call it
I'm
Reno.
playing Reno Finley. Ooh, this is a new card. Golden Scarab. Battlecry Discovery 4.
Zatrzymany 2-2, Discover 4 Cost
Gold
Card.
Scarab was from LOE.
Gdyby to miało prowokację i drawa kart, to byłoby imbom. Jak Parving, pozdro dla kumatych. Ale dopóki to ma Discover, a 4 Cost Card, to jest śmieciem.
Alright,
Maybe we'll discover another new card off of that.
maybe we'll find Zephyrus or Finley.
Ooh. No, we didn't.
Prismatic Lands.
I suppose that's an argument to just keep the Call to Adventure because you're more likely to get those.
Well met.
Well, this hand is a little inefficient, but we'll find out what the quest is right now, I think. There it is.
Unless
yes.
he mulliganed it.
Summon 20 minions. Reward is Romkin Roar.
Yeah, if you mess over the quest where he is.
Here. Whoa!
That's a card.
Okay. So, summon 20 minions. This works with any kind of summon effect, like Unleash the Hounds works.
Yep.
Anything.
Absolutely.
That
Desert
like,
Spear, or I guess
then-
Halazi you're playing, but Halazi
Sure.
will give you a bunch of minions.
And then the hero power becomes your minions get +2 attack. Wow.
And that's
okay.
permanent.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
It's just a buff.
Wow. So the sort of hunter. Oh, and we drew Zephyrus, by the way.
Nie wiem,
So we could
co
save it for
zastanowienie
Animal
się.
Companion or something here if we want, or we can save it for AoE because he's going to play a million.
I feel like I want to play this.
All right,
I feel like I want to play it.
all right.
I want to curve out.
We're going to get the same choices we did last time.
Rozczarowujący.
Same choices, that's kind of fun.
Czy ja wiem?
All right, well,
Wild Growth's pretty good. Animal Companion.
yeah, we'll wild grip this time. I actually have curved with this into the four drop, but we'll take the wild grip. We'll go with this. So it doesn't. It's like basically you will, if you play this in turn 2, get those 3 pretty much every time.
If they don't have anything.
Interesting. And so that is that like calculated by like what is the card that you're most likely to win playing this turn kind of thing, or just like a
We just
variety?
went through the thing that based on classic stats and said, hey, what are some interesting choices? And so Brightwing's in the draw category, the resource advantage, and then Animal Companion's the best proactive play on 3.
Okay.
And Wild Growth's just interesting.
So this is still gonna be my plan. We're gonna play this into this, and then we're gonna react to this.
That's good.
Ooh, new card. Reborn Lifesteal.
It's pretty good.
Well, it's a new card, so I have to take it.
All right.
It's like those are the rules. Okay, this is really interesting because Lifesteal on like a
Not bad, not
relatively
good.
high attack minion, obviously 4 attack Lifesteal and for 4 is pretty powerful, and then like very likely this is gonna connect twice.
Yep.
So that's really interesting. I mean, previously we had like the Lifesteal charge. There's like Chillblade Champion a while ago, but the Reborn, giving you extra hits with that is definitely much more powerful against like an aggressive deck, for instance.
For sure. You often get 8 healing off of that.
Huh. So the and then the sort of direction of the Highlander deck, the Singleton deck. Pretty much all of them are kind of control oriented. Obviously, the Hunter one summons King Crush.
Yeah, the
but it's
Hunter one
still
can be
7
fairly
cost.
aggressive.
Yeah. Ooh, there's the this is one of the newer cards. The Desert Spear.
To jest
Obviously
już
very
stare,
powerful.
to
Finlay
widziałem.
for this. You drew Finlay.
It's pretty good.
Ooh.
Well, probably like upgraded Paladin maybe?
Well, I was
also just
thinking maybe I'm just
play
gonna
a
play.
4-drop?
Yeah, I think I played the 4-drop and then I played these
Wild Growth
2
plus.
the next turn.
Sure.
That's what we're gonna do. 'Cause
Pretty good.
We wanna
That guy's pretty sticky.
we want to keep the pressure on.
Presence of
Not let him just keep getting up there and get that quest online.
Yeah. One of the ways these matchups
4-2
can play out is that you
Lifesteal
save Zephyrs for
Reborn.
late when you get Pyroblast.
Sure.
And that's
okay.
the way you actually finish off the game.
That's it, yeah, like you were saying.
Co myślicie?
Okay, well, how does this work?
Taka nie najgorsza, ale nie najlepsza chyba, nie?
Rude. Wow, that's bad for us. That did not go well. Now you just attack that and then kill
trade in with that. That's not good.
That was awful.
Hopefully it would have been good a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Co?
Where was that off of my Zephyr?
Zostanie ci 2 kreatury, bo masz jakieś bronie, czary, sam quest. Ale zdajesz sobie sprawę, że są karty, które przywołują więcej niż jedną kreaturę.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're definitely
Na
gonna
przykład Unleash, który przywołuje 3, 4, 5.
I think
Po tym jak przyzwiesz te 20 minionów, to co jest całkiem dużą ilością minionów, no ale musi mieć sporo minionów, żeby to miało sens. Na pierwszy rzut oka średnio.
a weapon in hand at least. I feel like we just want
No,
to
to co mówiłem
I don't
przed
think we
chwilą.
can tank up-
Znaczy problemem tej karty jest to,
Yeah, we can't win the
nie to
line.
o czym piszecie, o tych przyzywaniu minionów i tak dalej.
Look at me.
Problemem tego questa jest to, że ten quest jest bardzo agresywny. Znaczy nagroda z tego questa jest bardzo agresywna. Plus 2 do ataku wszystkim twoim stronnikom, których masz zakład na stole. Więc to jest taka
The Paladin Singleton deck is
agresja, nie?
It plays up this kind of
Natomiast
mid-range way where you're not sure
przyzwanie
exactly what
20
it is.
stronników do agrodeku nie pasuje, bo ty nie jesteś w stanie przyzwać 20 stronników w żadnym agrohunterze. I to pasuje do jakiegoś midrange'a, a znowu ta nagroda nie pasuje do tego midrange'a, bo w tym midrange'u ty chcesz zdobyć raczej przewagę na stole i tym zabić przeciwnika, a nie buffem, który guzik zrobi tak na dobrą sprawę.
The fact that, ooh, this is scary. The fact that you don't have that card every game, right? Like, unlike Genenbaku, who doesn't just like give you that every single time. And B, it's different what hero power you can get each game.
Well, and also you have to be Singleton,
Right.
which makes
exactly.
a huge difference.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to play this that turn, but I think I may have to kill this guy.
I think so too.
I don't think
hero
we
power
can really
space?
afford to do that. Yeah. We get the threat range. That is more nice.
Retribution.
Makes sense.
It's one of those things. What? So far, he's at what? 8 of 20.
Przecież z drugiej strony combo za Unleashem nie jest takie
It
złe.
ramps up pretty fast. There's some ways to summon a lot of.
Yep, there's
Speaking
a
of-
bunch more. All right. Ow. Ow.
A są jeszcze w sumie... chwilę.
I am.
Oh, that's
Chwilę.
New card.
Bo...
Second health to 1. Okay.
Bo są jeszcze karty stronnicy, którzy przyzywają tokeny.
Yes.
Ale chyba nie ma ich tak dużo.
EX this guy.
Nie wiem. Znaczy póki co to ten quest słaby się wydaje. Tak jak patrzyłem na Priesta i na Roga na przykład, to wydają się tamte dwa...
Off of like a prismatic lens.
no idea. Shirala's in this deck.
Nie,
So we could
cholernie
get
o wiele
some-
mocniejsze.
Or we could get nothing.
I feel like I need to play like pretty heavily defensive here. Can like Zilliax, can subdue Zilliax. We can subdue and play this and just attack here. Just have there be 3 guys. Maybe let's try with. I'm gonna start with prismatic lens.
All right. Peacekeeper. Actually,
Okay.
I must move.
Well, that
well, I
actually
like Peacekeeper better than Subdue. Yeah.
right. I can peacekeeper this guy.
And
Follow the rule. For justice.
And I think just hero power.
so
Yeah.
Justice, demand,
we gotta hunt him down.
Got it. We can't let him get a million guys in play.
Boże, jak to będzie do 21 i trwa źle, to chyba
And
usnę.
more. So I feel like it's probably pretty dangerous for me to play a bunch of stuff out against an unleashed.
Jest taki typek 644, co wypełnia stół impami?
It's one of the ways they kill you.
Nie wiem o co chodzi.
6 links is in
Nie
here?
kojarzę takiej
If I
karty.
remember correctly, I think you have
No
4
idea.
cards. It's either 5 or 6. Which is a lot.
There's a big number. We don't. We need consecrate.
Good
Nie
thing
wiem,
we
bo
have
jest
one.
jak pójdę sobie kawę zrobić.
Maybe a wild
Maybe
pyro.
Pyro would be good too. Yeah.
Avenging Wrath?
Hinging Wrath would be pretty good. The 1/5 kind of messes with that.
Okay.
But
Może nie wiem, czy chcę kawę. Może nie chcę.
I need Frosted. Uh-oh, wait. Is hero powering us? That's not how it's supposed to
I'm the Smork deck here. Ah, equality. It's very good against this board. It's excellent.
be. Ooh, awkward.
Well. Can't play new challenger plus this in the same turn. I could. I can't really subdue anything. They're all 1s.
Right.
I have equality. I have
What's that
subdue.
do?
I'm like, well,
You could just lay on hands and hope we find something good.
yeah, I go to 16. The problem is I leave. How many? I just need 5 more.
But he can't. He can't.
True, he
A
can't.
może
play
to
down.
i to?
We're
Co
gonna
ty na to?
Because we need to find like Pyro.
Może ze słodkiego, nie mam nic.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so we've got some pieces.
Okay. Oh, this is actually pretty good with this. With the pyro.
Nie mam nic słodkiego niestety.
Yeah.
A może na szczęście.
Good with Zilliax if we could somehow stick the Zilliax.
Yeah. Oh no! Octosari? What? 8 cards, 8 APs, never draw 8 cards?
This card's awesome.
What?
Not bad, not
Man,
bad.
we had a card named Deck in sets for years, literally years.
Muszę przyznać,
Which
że
was
ta
10 mana, 10,
karta
10
nie
death
wydaje
roll
się
content.
zła.
And it was so bad, we said, all right, what if we just moved it to 8, 8, 8, draw 8?
Okay, well that's funny.
Let me think.
Doing.
I mean, we definitely have to like subdue that guy, I think.
Right,
Maybe,
or we
maybe
can-
we just pyro equality.
So we could equality Pyro.
Co z Devrattle Hunterem? Myślisz, że można coś takiego z tym questem zrobić?
And not play.
Można.
That's so fun.
It gives us the body in play. He draws 8 cards.
That's like not that bad for us. You can't use 8 cards.
Right, he's gonna overdraw some of them. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna equality plus Scorcher.
That's pretty good.
All right. The animation.
The animation of that's
He's
fantastic.
whipping the deck. All right, let's see what he overdraws. I'm not the one overdrawing here, everyone. It's not me. Oh. Yep.
Oh, good.
Okay, we
good.
hit a Thunder Rhino at least. That's. So now he's only 4 minions away from completing this quest, which basically kills me on the spot.
Yeah, we need to get like Tyrion weapon and just finish him.
Tyrion weapon plus ballista shot just keeps marking.
Yeah,
I mean, I do have a Zilliax.
we do.
I have the subdue. Oh, what?
Yeah.
By the holy light.
New card, PogChamp. Okay, well. Or. So this card is Swarm of Locusts. Summon 7 1/1 locusts with Rush. Wow. Okay.
Not bad, not bad.
So, I'm in a wee bit of a pickle.
Yeah, it's not looking great for the good guys.
No zobaczmy, czy to w takim innym deku niż jakiś agro się sprawdzi.
Either Pharaoh's Blessing
Co się
or
teraz będzie działo?
Challenger. The challenge's a little weird. We get a 6 cost with taunt, but loses Divine Shield.
No, we could just pyro Pharaoh's Blessing and Hero Power. So we just have to get our Hero Powers in somehow.
Yeah, it's probably our best option.
We could also just... No, there's nothing else. I'm trying to think of a way to flash them away.
Powiedziałbym, że trochę lepsze wydaje się Flash of Light, ale...
I feel like...
Plus jakiś Ziliax, ale może się nie znam.
Super dead.
I'm in some trouble here. In some trouble.
We have some clears.
We do.
He doesn't have that many charge guys.
Yeah. We're at 11? Like the Thunder Rhino's gone?
The first Thunder Rhino.
He only has 10 cards in hand, you know?
We do have lethal. If the 7/6 somehow survived.
Theoretically. Well, not quite, right?
Yeah, Hero Power's 3 and Consecrates 2.
Oh yeah, we do have the 3 damage hero power. You're like forgetting that I'm a Smork again.
You're a Hunter. Hunter OP.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Under OP. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh god.
Oh god.
You again.
Alright. Oh god. I'm glad we have that subdue. He's not even using the hero power. Oh god.
Doszedłem do wniosku, że muszę być
I
większy.
think I actually Ziliax.
To nie kompleksy.
Yeah, okay. You can't hero power.
Right. But I mean, we need to kill this. I mean, we could subdue Consecration. I think this is better. I wish this cost 2, so we could like.
Hej,
Tyrion and Flashlight.
Yeah. I mean, we most actually just want to use this instead, but.
Yeah, I mean, we just need 2 hero powers and a Tyrion hit, which is still a lot to ask for,
Right.
considering the way this game's going.
This card's really interesting. Like, you know, there's obviously like already humility, right, at 1, but obviously sitting at minion's health is really different too. Are we gonna? No, did he have 7 cards before, or
We'll find out.
I forget if this
Forget
was.
if tracking counts it. No, he's down to 1. Okay.
Oof. Okay.
So we could maybe grind him out somehow?
We need to play another one of those Octodads.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay.
No!
No.
No! Not Hover! Hover, stop!
Okay.
Oh god. Oh god. Ow. Ow.
może jednak się myliłem.
Okay.
Tak jak teraz patrzę, to jest w miarę potężne.
So...
Przyzwanie tych 20 minionów nie jest jakimś większym problemem, jak masz tego Halaziego, macie tego Unleasha, macie to gówno co przyzywa karty, macie te 2 bronie, jakichś stronników, jakieś agonie i te sprawy. A do takiego midrange'a, no tutaj 2 gówniane 2 gówniane kreatury plus Hafer
The other option is
i to
what,
daje
Flash
całkiem
of
sporo.
Light should do? Flash of Light and hope we find something. Flash of Light and new challenge.
Więc może jednak to takie trochę lepsze niż mi się zdawało.
Put your faith in the light.
Put your faith in the light.
No, he's not. He's got 8 of them.
Out of cards. It said he's out of cards. Well played. Uh-oh.
No, no.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Oh
Wow.
my.
All right.
Oh, that was not close. close. I was
That
like,
was
"Ooh,
not
maybe
close.
it's kind of close." And no, it was not at all close.
No może to trochę lepsze.
Pretty clearly against that Hunter quest, you've got to finish him off. You
Yeah,
gotta
we
actually.
To put a little more pressure.
Right.
Yeah, that deck is.
To może być
Just sitting there watching from the
OP
side, I was like, "Ooh, this
Quest
is
Mech
zesty."
Hunter, który ma od zabombania samonów, bomb
But like
i
against
ciacha.
controlling or mid-range style of deck, that quest.
Czy ja wiem?
The older quests to me. Obviously, it's
Ile
not
ty
like
masz
quite as
Big
powerful,
Bob?
But you can just clear their board every turn.
Right. It's like much harder to get online. than
Wydaje
a lot of
mi się,
others.
żeby-
20 minions is a lot.
It is a lot.
To summon. But the fact that it works
Żebyś
with
miał rację.
stuff like Unleash, it works with it works with Unleash in both halves, right? Like
Right,
the
for
front
sure.
half, activating it, very powerful. The back half, oh well, this is make a bunch of guys who all have charge and get the roar on them.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's super interesting too, seeing Swarm of Locusts. You get the
Click
Locust out
this
of
and stop
Beast.
saying defeat on my screen.
Desert Spear, which also summon the Locust. You've got Halazi the Lynx, and then
Right.
you've got all the Lynxes. Scavenger Hyena comes online. There's just like a lot that is generated from this deck in particular, which could obviously contribute to
Yeah,
the quest.
the 7 cost summon the
Great.
7 locusts with rush.
Yeah,
You know,
6
shall we-
cost.
Was it 6
Yes,
cost?
collection
It's 6
matter.
cost, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes, we did miss one card, by the way, in
In the
Mr.
Paladin deck?
Chalky's deck. No, it was in the Hunter deck.
Well, let's take a look at this deck
Yep.
quick first. So yeah, we obviously Subdue was one of the new
Boże,
cards,
zlituj.
which did not do well enough subduing the Huffer. Huffer would not be
Yeah.
subdued.
He came back to life. Dude,
And it was Huffer. It's always Huffer.
it's always Huffer.
a little bit better with Revenge of the Wild than the non-Huffer animal companions.
Right.
And then
Mamy też
Golden
Mecha
Zephyrus,
3.1, co
yeah.
przyzywa i...
Yep, the Golden Scarab.
Yep.
Pretty interesting card. Like.
A, tego chyba 3 toksy. O, no.
Should have played the early game of that a little bit.
Okej, no
Tactical
ten mech
and
3.1
didn't
faktycznie trochę zmienia.
Yeah.
But
Spogląd na
whatever.
to.
I wanted to play my
Ale i tak chyba za mało,
beat up too quickly.
jak
This
myślę.
is one of the cards we actually got off.
Też nie wiem, może mi się wydaje.
That got absolutely brutalized by
Zróbmy inaczej.
baited arrow into Locust.
Twitter.
Pretty bad.
That was
Znajdźmy po
pretty-
prostu
you were like,
Mecha
oh, yeah,
Huntera i
it's a pretty sticky
policzmy.
minion. It's like actually it's a 5/5 for him and it's gone.
Yep.
Yes.
Good old Desert Spear.
Yeah,
And then,
Pretty bad. Yeah, and that should be it from the Paladin deck.
oh, and then this
Let's
was
see
not
him
a
out as
totally
well.
new card. Yeah,
Yeah.
Siamat and Pharaoh's Blessing,
Yeah.
both of which had been revealed before, but
Both cool cards.
both pretty cool.
Yeah, along with Finley as well.
We didn't draw Shiro. If only we'd drawn Shiro.
Oh, we needed
Yeah,
Shiro.
we would have had a chance.
Boże, nie
So
ma
the
tutaj.
one card we did not show is Desert Hare.
Oh, okay.
Ale nie.
Is he gonna spell it desert or dessert? Let's see.
I think my keyboard is locking up. Ah, backspace. There we go.
There.
Mech Hunter.
Wait, we did try. Oh, Desert Spear.
Desert Hare.
I was like,
Yeah.
you saw that. Desert Hare.
There
Okay.
it is.
Okay, so it's a 1/1 beast for 3 that summons 2 other, I assume, 1/1 beasts.
Yep. Yeah, there's 2 copies of this, exactly. So they cost 3 as well. Which is relevant for like evolve
sure,
shenanigans.
Sure, interesting. Okay, so this is like
Not bad.
doppelgangst hair.
Exactly.
Chwilę, mamy
I just thought that
Kangurobota.
on the spot.
That was
Very
good.
nice.
on
Pretty
the
good.
spot.
You got Octodads, which I was dying.
Mamy tego
just trying to, like,
ciachciacha,
make the
Unleasha, tego
What did you think
ziomka
of
z
that card,
bombami,
Spear?
tego
I'm sorry, what'd you-
3-1.
like, I didn't know if we were gonna get to see it. I
Ah,
was
się-
afraid he
mało
was gonna
tego
run it.
jest.
I was like,
It is a really-
please don't
Nie
run
wydaje
it
mi się,
there.
żeby dodawanie mechów do tego
It's, you know,
questa
it's
miało
like-
jakikolwiek
It's the sort of
sens.
thing where you're playing a deck that is going to use a lot of its resources. Like frankly, I think that's the sort of thing that could be good in the singleton Hunter deck, right? 'Cause
Potentially.
it's a big beast, and Hunter doesn't really have that much in terms of card draw generation or whatever. It's like, okay, well, I'm out. Here we go.
Pamiętajmy, że
Like,
nie musimy wcale ulepszyć już
and, yeah, kill it or
istniejącego
don't kill it, either way.
Mech Huntera, a
I mean,
dobrać
it is-
same
it is-
mechy i dodatkowe karty w taki sposób, aby mieć pewność, że quest
Yep,
szybko
throw a
ruszy.
Spellbreaker.
But you like play dead that, and then you run out of cards. the next
Taki
turn.
Hunter nie musi wyłącznie opierać się na mechach,
Phoebe was
które
on point,
mimo
though.
wszystko
And then when you
fajnie
actually draw the
rozwijają
cards,
taką
they're
talię.
like Octopus Tentacle coming
W
in.
skrócie to powiedziałbym, że gówno,
Death Rattle
prawda?
Rogue's another type of deck that can take advantage of it.
Sure.
Where you can get that Death Rattle. You just want it once to
Yeah, you're
refuel.
just like
but-
Necrium Blade. Woo, okay.
Yeah, or you just get it off Myra or Myra Rostring
Yeah.
is supposed to draw your deck
Well,
one.
it's basically you get it, and it is Myra.
Jeżeli nie musimy ulepszać
Myra,
istniejącego Mech Huntera, to po co w ogóle opierać się o te mechy? Jaki to ma mieć sens? Jeżeli chcesz tam dorzucić karty, które nie są mechami, to nie będzie Quest Mech Hunter, tylko to będzie Quest Hunter z ewentualnie z paroma mechami. Ale nie będzie to w ogóle nawiązywało do tego, co jest teraz.
Ryan Peter, take it away for the last match.
All right, let's do it.
Dodatkowe karty w taki sposób, aby mieć pewność, że quest szybko ruszy. No ale żeby mieć pewność, że quest szybko ruszy, to te karty nie mogą być w większości mechami. Tych mechów,
Yeah, we were actually talking.
granie tych mechów traci sens. Na przykład jak nie masz w deku pełnego mechów, to po co będziesz grał Bombotrona, czy tego 3-1, który przyzywa 3 tokeny? Nie będziesz tego grał, bo nie masz co zrobić z tymi bombami, albo nie masz na to zagrać tego drugiego kiepa.
So that's pretty sweet.
Więc raczej nie za bardzo się to jakokolwiek kombi. Taki hunter nie musi opierać się wyłącznie na mechach, no ale jeżeli się nie opiera wyłącznie na mechach, no to po co w ogóle te mechy? No większość kart, jeżeli chodzi o mechy, jest grana dlatego, że... większość kart, jeżeli chodzi o mechy, jest grana dlatego, że ma synergię z mechami. Jeżeli tej synergii nie będzie, bo nie będzie mechów, no to nie będzie sensu grać tych kart. Nie musi wyłącznie opierać się na mechach, które mimo wszystko fajnie rozwijają taką talię. Ale w jaki sposób ją rozwijają? Co robią? Budujesz talię, gdzie większość kart to nie mechy i dodasz parę mechów. I jak te parę mechów tą talię fajnie rozwija? Ma jakiegoś buffa dla dużej ilości kreatur, czy ma jakieś, nie wiem, combo, czy coś? Łączy się z czymkolwiek? No, problem jest z tym, że no nie bardzo chyba, nie?
Nice. Okay. All right, we got a game plan.
We've got a plan, yeah.
3-1 razy 2 to jest 8 kreatur, ten za 4 co 2 bomby, razy 2 to jest 16, plus 2 kangury i masz 20 kreatur na bordzie. No pod warunkiem, że wszystko dobierzesz.
One of the problems that sort of slower, more controlling rogue decks often have, like those that want to steal cards from their opponent and actually have time to use them, is you just die because your opponent plays stuff, and you're like, okay, I'm a rogue, I'm kind of a tempo class, I use this dagger, don't really have life gain. Getting a weapon that allows you to be immune while attacking mitigates that a great deal.
Absolutely.
And you know, a lot of current rogue decks that are sort of like thief-style rogue decks. Whoa. Okay. Totemic Surge.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we can turn it on if you want.
Finish our quest.
To wydaje się być interesujące z tym plus 2 do
I
ataku.
think we'd probably rather... I'm gonna kill his totems. His
Right,
totems are scary. Let's play this Underbelly Fence.
How much is this worth to
I
you?
don't think that, right?
I think I want to. I feel like
Okay.
if he's playing like these things.
There's got to be other stuff. that
Right. There's got to be
we care
other
about
things
more.
that he wants to. Yeah.
Because
Well-
like next turn we can just clever disguise and weapon down the other one.
But he can
As soon as
keep
you
killing.
No gra,
I think I want to get ahead of his totems if he's playing a totem.
kurwa mogę grać w TFC i nie wiem,
Actually, I'm gonna
odświeżać co pół godziny
If we
definitely
hit
do.
backstab or something.
stronę z kartami i bym niewiele stracił.
A lot of the Thief Rogue decks that I have historically played have been Spectral Cutlass decks.
Sure.
So this is obviously kind of at odds with Spectral Cutlass. In
Ciach
terms
i
of-
mech 3-1 jest super rozwinięciem. No nie, mech 3-1 jest niegrywalny bez mechów.
So we play the Clever Disguise.
Ciach jest dobry, bo masz zatrzymane kreaturę 2-3, która przyzywa jeszcze tokeny.
Blades. This does not work as well with.
2.
But now, you know, compared to
Dragon Roar's pretty good.
like a Spectral
Która
Cutlass,
przyzywa
much
token
better
2
for this purpose, right?
na agonii, którą możesz też wykorzystać w late game, przyzwać tam 4, 6 i tak dalej. Ale 3-1 nie jest dobre. 3-1 jest gówniane.
That's one of the drawbacks of Spectral Cutlass has always been, you know, if you're playing as like a warrior and say you played like Espionage and you just get like Arcanite Reaper, Weapons Project, you're like, oh no, I can't
what
do
am I
any of
doing?
these.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas with this, you know, say you get a Weapons Project, you can use your Weapons Project, kill your opponent's weapon, get some armor, and then get your weapon back.
Right, absolutely.
So I feel like this seems like it is more powerful as a tool to control the board than a Spectral Cutlass would be, but it's less powerful as like a finisher than a Spectral Cutlass would be.
It is. I mean, 3 face damage a turn is still something, but it's not Spectral Cutlass doing 10 or whatever,
Right,
and life
exactly.
stealing.
Exactly. Okay, well,
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna start with Dragon's Roar.
Sounds like a good start.
That's kind of how I live my
pretty
life,
on
is
brand.
starting with Dragon's Roar. Okay, and then we'll kill the totem,
Here we go.
the good one. We'll play this cannon. Pow.
Good. We've got Nizari and Shadow
Me
Step,
too.
so we're never gonna die.
Yeah, we don't take damage when we attack. We're gonna, you know, just be able to restore to full life repeatedly. I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
Pretty good. At some point, we got to generate an elemental for Scorch.
But yeah, the fact that specifically the quest is to generate those cards
Yep.
makes it a lot easier than, okay, to play these cards. Because
Yes. A lot easier.
Like you actually get to play the cards when you want to play them, rather than like, okay, I have to play them for the rest of my game plan to function.
Yes.
And I do think that there's some interesting stuff, like, for instance, Cursive Weakness. It's really good with Special Cutlass. Because you're like, okay, Echo, I have all these charges.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think that Curse of Weakness getting added back to your hand might count for the quest as well.
Really?
Not 100% on that.
Well, all right, how do we want to do this?
Scorch,
So-
maybe? Zero power and Scorch the 3/6?
Yeah, probably my best option.
No, sekundę. Idę obiad odebrać.
I mean, like, eviscerate something.
Yeah, we could like eviscerate Scorch it or something. That's so
Yeah.
awkward.
Paladin. Ooh, no damage back. And, yeah, no, and you know, like I was saying before, for a deck that's looking to spend mana, spend turns, building up these off-class cards in your hand, having the opportunity to actually play them because you're not killing yourself attacking all your opponent's
Right,
minions.
exactly.
It makes playing the deck a lot more fun
does.
because you get to actually do the cool things that you're stealing back and forth.
And you get to wait to use them at the right time too, as opposed to Cutlass where you're often like, I just have to play this.
Like, I guess I'll play this card that I really don't want to play right now.
Right. And this gives you time to get to something like Tess, so I think is actually really fun.
Oh, I disagree. I think Tess is no fun at all. I may have played a little bit of that card historically. Okay. Well, we have this fan. That's a really good draw. We can't quite fan Scorcher, which is what I'd love to do. Let's just start with fan and see what we get. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna burglar. See what that gives me.
Good.
And then probably just Vendetta.
What's your weapon? Arcane Blast Chest.
We've got a
Nazari
plan.
triple Pyroblast.
Here we go.
We've got a plan. All right. I'm ready for Tess. I'm ready to just pyro.
Our own face.
Zajebiście.
Oh God! No, what we need to do is
Przyszedł
test
ziomek
how Tess while
Z moim
attacking with the
zamówionym
weapons.
obiadem.
Ah.
We, like,
Otwarłem mu i
mid-combat, get our
zniknął.
combat back. Go.
Something involving attacking an Acolyte of Pain that draws a Scroll of Wonder
Yeah,
that...
okay. That then summons a minion from our hand and activates his battle cry, which is just
Hey,
not how anything works.
You know, I got you half the way there.
We're working on it. We're working on it. All right. Well, so Choppy's deck over here seems to be very totem. He's obviously had the Totemic Surge. There we
Splitting
go.
Axe, yep.
And this is one of the things when I was killing his totems, I was like, I don't want to have this thing happen.
Yep. This is really good with
Double
Amalgam.
healing totem.
Tak naprawdę jak
most
gówniany
funny
albo
entries to
super
Amalgam
by
is Zephyr.
się
Because they play Amalgam and you go
jakikolwiek
Zephyr.
koncept stali obecnie nie wydawał, to meta to
Okay,
zweryfikuje.
that's great.
Unless you need life, in which case you
Nie
Zephyr.
do końca tak to działa.
I love it. Okay.
Tak, słucham.
Well, this doesn't really kill anything right now.
No, it just all heals back out.
Prawe czy lewe? Środkowe.
Let's
Nie
start
wiem.
with this.
Prawe?
See what we get. Boom. We could like actually have done this. Ooh.
Your totem's okay.
Yeah, let's do this and.
Here we go.
O Boże.
Maybe we can attack.
Yeah, we could do this. Ooh. Totem into a lackey. This card's really interesting.
I like that card a lot. It's good to Splitting Axe too.
Oh yeah, for sure. So end up with a million lackeys.
Good with Weaponized Wasp.
That card seems super powerful.
That card is super powerful. I mean, you have to be doing a thing,
Right.
but then it's really good.
Yeah. Ooh. While you're overloaded, your other minions have +2 attack. Whoa! Okay.
Bloodlust variant.
So this is obviously whoa. Cost 1 less for each minion on the battlefield. Okay. Ow, ow, ow.
All right, so we're one turn off of our Nazari. We just have to live.
Well, we have this. I mean, we're gonna
We
do
just
this.
Scorcher,
We're gonna
Shadow Step, yeah.
Scorcher. Now that everything's actually really scary. We kill this.
Try to kill the Flesh Shaper.
Yeah, we'll play this. Probably should have done this. Well, actually, no, I didn't. Ooh. I don't think I want a Myra's.
Oh, we just Sinister Strike. It goes in our Blast plan.
Yeah.
Się trafił.
Here we go.
Boom. Okay. Well, I hope.
We've almost got that Burrow Rogue 3-turn
Dawno się
kill.
tak nie nudziłem na streamie odkrywający... Na streamie odkrywania kart.
I'm ready for this though. We got
4
the
miesiące.
We do.
Ostatni był 4 miesiące temu, więc...
Sandstorm Elemental.
Okay.
Deal damage to all enemy minions over. Whoa!
Yeah, good with the Battlecry quest.
That is a serious card.
It's a Maelstrom Portal variant. If you want to look at it that way.
Yeah, for sure. That's really interesting. I mean, it obviously is super powerful in a world where you have what's it? Thunderhead as well. So
Yep,
you're like playing
for sure.
this, do a bunch of damage, get your guys. So, do I actually want to Nazari this turn?
I don't think so.
I don't
You
think
kinda
I
just
do.
weapon,
I think we want to kill this.
weapon that down Abyss.
Right.
Like Sinister Strike Abyss or something for the other one, or 2-3 Abyss, I guess.
Arcane Explosion z kreaturą 2-2. Coś mi minęło.
Here we
W takim razie. Problem tych streamów. Znaczy, okej, sposób pokazywania tych kart, to żeby to trwało trochę i tak dalej, to jest okej.
No cards.
Right.
And we have a Nazari. I doubt
Nie
we're
mam
taking
naprawdę nic do tego.
There's no possible way
Problemem
Shaman could
jednak
control damage
jest
with 10
to, że to się ciągnie i ciągnie i ciągnie, jest monotonne,
like a
to
shadow
nie
walk.
chcąc.
Doesn't really do very much right
No
now.
trwa to już 1,5 godziny.
mana. Yeah, it's like
Alright.
actually pretty
No,
good with
nie
9
ukrywajmy, nie jest najbardziej entertaining ze wszystkich rzeczy, jakie można oglądać.
That was not what I wanted to see.
No, that was actually kind of bad.
Czy też może trochę za dużo narzekam, przesadam. Nie będę mówił, że nie. Ale...
Mischief Maker.
Oh yeah.
Swap the top card of your deck with your opponents. Huh.
Top the top card of your deck with your
This
opponents.
is kind of a. I love the
Całkiem przyjemne, znaczy całkiem śmieszne, że tak bardziej przyjemne to raczej nie jest.
Yeah, and it's got the gold monkey and it's just replacing a chicken with it.
Yeah.
Że co to kurwa jest?
But how does this work if one of you is out of cards?
I think you just give them a card.
Okay. What if you're
I'm
out
not
of
sure.
cards and they have cards?
I think you get a
steal
card.
their card.
I'm not 100% though.
All right.
No, to są one frytki.
I think it is going to be Nazari.
Jest sukces.
This wasn't on the map.
Doesn't actually matter because it's immune. But
I will be your death.
boom, plus 14. Okay, now we need to shadow step this. Now it's time for the Pyroblast to begin.
We really need another AoE or something.
I will be your death.
Oh,
Będzie
okay.
pani za zabawę?
We could
O
Spirit
matko.
and Mischief Maker and just swap and then swap
To już
back.
widzę, że ten... O kurwa, jakie to jest tłuste.
Well, I think I am going to do.
Coś podejrzewam, że to niestety nie będzie najlepsza restauracja w Częstochowie z hamburgerami.
Yoink.
Here we go.
Dobrze. Bawiam się,
Would we just shadow? Yeah, Sinister Strike.
że
I will be your death.
dotykanie którejkolwiek części z komputera nie jest dobrym pomysłem.
Pyroblast.
Ale obawiam się, że zrobimy tak.
Nothing can stop us now. Certainly not a taunt totem.
What you got? What you got? All right.
Kosztuje jeden za każdego miniona na stole? A ile w ogóle kosztował?
Ooh, this card's cool.
No super, że pokazałeś totem.
Two turn lethal, but this gives me 2 minions.
Naprawdę, pokazanie tego totemu było kluczowe, bo jeszcze nikt nie zna totemu healującego.
We're on a plan.
Chyba, że pokazali wcześniej już tego typa z błyskawicami.
We go.
Immune.
Nice.
Sorry, get this in. Boom.
All right.
Tu już nie jesteś na tej zdrowej diecie, na której byłeś? Jestem.
Double Bloodlust kill this.
Whoa. I already played a bloodless minion.
That one was only +2. That's not quite enough. All right. All right. Oh, double test.
I mean,
7 kosztuje.
someone will die.
we've got to do it.
Okay.
Someone will die.
First, we're going to play this.
Okay.
Co do questa, to wydaje mi się, że ten rogalowy to jest OP.
You have no
A co do diety,
So attacks, so we didn't
to
die.
jestem,
They didn't die
ale
either.
nie ma Beaty.
Our Nazari didn't die.
Nie ma kto gotować do zdrowego jedzonka. Więc
Okay.
chwilowo nie jestem.
Okay. Awkward.
Well, now we're dead to Bloodlust. Because it cast
The curse of weakness in the
first.
but that didn't.
Yeah? Yeah, I got one. All right.
All right, that was awesome.
Your turn. I mean, that's way
Oh, yeah,
cooler
that's
than
right.
just Power Blast your opponent.
Way more awesome.
Ooh, it's the new lackey. The +2 health and taunt lackey.
Titanic lackey.
I mean, yeah, this is way cooler than just Power Blasting his face.
Those
Deki
are
na
awesome.
tych
No
questach
regrets.
wydają się dosyć
Look at, we have so many dragons in our hand.
ciekawe.
And the way to gain armor.
Yeah, jeez.
Is he just slow rolling us?
Well played.
Ah. Oh.
incredible.
Okay, well now I'll Power Blast it.
I mean, he has a taunt to him. How else can we get through
we
it?
can't get through. We can't possibly make it through. So here we go. Boom.
Ciekawe. Znaczy,
I like this deck a lot.
ciekawe jest to,
I mean, I have always loved the feature.
czy faktycznie będą grały deki, gdzie win condition to quest.
Quest is like a great addition in terms of giving you, like I was saying, that sort of sustainability to actually play board control. It's not
Wydaje mi
necessarily
się, że
game
tak.
dominant in the same way that like the
Ogólnie te
Cutlass
questy
can be
wydają się
sometimes.
bardzo
It's
grywalne.
also not vulnerable to removal, right? Like
Right.
playing the Spectral Cutlass decks against like Weapons Project Harrison decks, it's like, oh god, I
Well, and it can
never want
often
to do
come
this.
on early enough that you
Right.
can actually fight for
Yeah,
board
exactly.
and play defense
exactly.
with it.
And in particular, that new card. I guess let's just go to the collection and check it out. That gives you 2 spells from another
Quest
class.
Rogala
Makes a
łatwy,
big difference.
nagroda
Right,
przyjemna.
of being-
No właśnie w nagrodzie jest dobre to, że dostajesz win
It's also-
condition tak naprawdę.
It tends to come online in the games where you don't have a lot of tempo, because it comes online in the
Bo
games
30
where
razy
you have
pyknąć
a bunch of
dagarem
your
za jeden to
generating
trochę nie
spells.
bardzo, ale już
So
10
the
za
other
3 to
games
tak
where it doesn't come
jak
online
najbardziej.
quickly, you have your actual minions and you're actually
Right,
fighting.
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, no, it's definitely very cool.
By the way, I gotta say, watching from the sidelines, I was like, please play Tess.
Of course.
May heaven soothe.
Do you know who I am? Like,
Co to jest Mischief
In my
Maker?
mind, I know Chalky is like potentially sniping, and like he knows we've had double Pyro Blast the entire time, so it's like, what's gonna happen here? Yeah.
so,
It was super good.
Yeah. So yeah, this card, by the way, which we didn't play, which I wanted to play. I think this card's actually. I see a lot of people saying that they don't think it's particularly good. I think this card seems pretty sweet to me.
It's pretty reasonable.
Like for a couple of reasons. One, when you're playing against controlling decks, getting minions specifically, class minions, is often very powerful. Like when you're playing a Thief Rogue style deck against, say, Warrior, right? Like a 3/5
ten Rogal.
dash, it kills a.
Ten Rogal wydaje się być super dobry.
Cyborg Goblin. It kills like a Dynamatic with your dagger. It kills a bunch of things. And getting a minion is going to be much more impactful, especially with Tess later on, usually, than getting a spell.
Absolutely.
So the fact that it's guaranteed, it's a decent sized body. It's often going to value trade with like a lot of 3/3s.
Właśnie tutaj najlepsze jest to, znaczy może nie najlepsze, ale
still give you that value for it.
spójrz na ten deck. Ten deck nie ma win condition. Znaczy ma tego questa, ale
It's also
poza tym nie ma win
reasonable
condition.
It's a,
Bo nie
it
potrzebuje.
gives both the value and you get
Tak
the
samo
extra
ten
Yeah. And this
Priest,
card's
którym
just
grali.
interesting.
Very. Yeah, I was gonna ask. Have
Tak
you
samo
guys
maga
had,
da
like,
się
cool
złożyć.
stories with this card in particular of like, wow, well, this particular thing happened, like you gave away Zephyrus or some kind
Zmienia
of random
ten
thing.
top deck, okej.
I don't remember anything particularly crazy. I mean, we've had games where you took the best card in your opponent's deck, or like stole their Vicina or Bloodlust or whatever, and then
Right.
12 turns later it ended up mattering.
Yep.
We've also had games where the flip happened, where you gave them something
Right.
insanely good.
That's
Like,
what I'm curious
oh,
about.
Yeah.
Very,
That's,
very interesting card.
Yeah, it's a little bit Gnome Feratsu against the decks that really care about their synergies.
Right. Right. Now, by the way, so I was informed that chat would really like to see Zephyrus played later on in a really sticky situation with back against the wall and then what the options are.
Sure.
So if we could do one more match with Mage
All right.
against Chalky, that would be a request of Twitch chat.
All right.
Because we love you all at home. So we're gonna do one more match to show off
Fine, I'll play
Zephyrus.
more Hearthstone.
We
I
blame.
love Zephyrus, so
To nie
we
mogli
blame
nagrać
her a
tego
little bit, playing
Zephira.
a little early. We're not gonna point fingers, but yeah, we're gonna do one more with the mage deck. So.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I puścić go parę razy?
And
Let's do it, gentlemen.
I'll just like ping every turn for the whole
Sure.
game.
There you go.
Zephyr, save me!
Well, cool. We're gonna get to the action. Let's do it.
All right, Mage versus Druid. So I think this time we can just play the plan of run him out of resources.
Czy jest jeszcze jakiś
And just
minion poza tym
critique him,
kowalem?
'cause they only have like a certain number of boards.
Tutaj
they can
atak
generate.
broni?
Zephyrus is
Nie wiem,
pretty good.
chyba ja.
They have the choose both.
They do, but they've only got what, like 3 or 4 boards that they make? We just have to clear them all. And we win. Hopefully.
Chyba nie, ale
That's the
pewności
dream.
nie mam.
Alright.
Dobre rozdanie.
Unless they discover a bunch of ways to do that.
Ale ty nawet nie potrzebujesz tego miniona przecież.
Probably.
It is pretty interesting. It's just like that's
I think it's actually pretty reasonable.
yeah. Well, it sort of depends on what point
Masz deck wyładowany.
you expect to be playing.
O, z coinem działa też ten quest. Co ciekawe. Masz deck wyładowany removalem i drawem
Which makes a lot of sense.
i później broń, która daje ci immune i 3 damage'u, więc...
Okay, just don't hero power. Just don't do anything. Just say go.
Yep.
All right. Well, we have a thrill-a-minute game so far to get us to the Zephyr.
One of the interesting things about this quest too is if you have a 1-drop, you can just play the 1-drop and then play the quest on 2.
Right. Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt you because you weren't getting credit on
Right.
1 anyway.
Boom.
All right, we've got this.
We've got a plan.
No ten quest druida, no to nieźle OP, nie? Tak samo. Znaczy, dobra, żeby nie było, że tym hipokrytom... OP w cudzysłowie, w sensie taki dobry się wydaje. Boom.
Oh,
All
there
right,
he
here's
is.
Zephyrus.
I teraz wjeżdża mi się 4-6 szarżatą.
We'd probably get Alchemist. Would be pretty reasonable. I don't know what the other 2 options would be. Probably like High Main or something for next turn.
Back there it is. Boom.
Ewentualnie 2 kreatury
Alchemist
5-5.
in the silent spot. If you wanted
Awesome.
silence, you should ping first
Sure.
and then play Zephyrus.
I think I'm gonna Frost Nova Doomsday here before he can Starfall it.
To co?
Yeah, seems reasonable.
If he gets a 7, he can Starfall with both. Oh wait, no, he can already Starfall.
Yeah, he can
What am I
already
talking
Starfall.
about? For some reason I was thinking of
Which is less
somehow
devastating
yeah,
if it happens here.
somehow requiring extra mana. It also just like uses, you know, isn't as big a board that he's actually generated into it, and we can kill it with this like next turn if we need to.
Yep.
Nourish. Oh, Nourish is so powerful.
They're just
Cat.
so good here.
Nourish.
Well, I'm just gonna
Kurde, mocne deki. Szczerze powiedziawszy, to mam wrażenie, że po tym dodatku będzie większa zmiana w mecie niż po rotacji.
Yeah, this guy seems pretty sweet. Lots of possible powerful.
Powiedziałbym, że mam też nadzieję, że się mylę, ale mam wrażenie, że się nie mylę.
Rush Divine Shield, Rush Wind Shield, you know.
Yep.
Taunt Divine Shield. Like whether you're ahead or behind, there's a lot of combinations that are pretty powerful.
It's super interesting. He also counts as a battle cry minion for the Shaman quest
Yeah.
and for Barista.
For Shudderwalk.
Shudderwalk. He gives your Shudderwalk Rush and Divine Shield.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah, the Shaman quest is one that I'm like really excited about.
I love the Shaman quest.
Bees! That's pretty good against my Divine Shield.
I really like the Warlock quest. That's one of the ones that hasn't seen a lot of like discussion.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna play a lot of plot twists with that. One of the big problems. Oh! Choose all!
Choose all.
Choose all with Warlord loading!
It's pretty good.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Jewels of the sun.
Okay. That's fine.
Well,
Good Zephyrs for pain, but that seems pretty bad.
no, we're
just
gonna wait
Zephyrs for
until
high
we're
main.
gonna wait until we're like really behind. That was what what chat
That's
wanted
what
to
chat
see.
wants.
We're
We
gonna
could just Acolyte and ping. I don't know how much we care if he draws an extra card.
let's start with the Messenger Raven. See what we get. Huh. Okay, let's just play another Messenger Raven.
All right, all right.
Boom.
Range menu. Ooh. We're close on Genelai.
Yeah, we're actually not that far.
'Cause we're gonna ping anyway this turn, so there's only 3 left.
All right, let's take a general.
I think Zephyrs can give you faceless too. So if we got Ragnaros to stick or
If there's just like
something.
a big thing, it'll give you faceless. Really? That's so cool. I'm just like I'm so curious about like the sort of like logic constructs or the algorithm or whatever behind it.
Well, there's a lot of, as the player, trying to figure out like, okay, let me make sure I play this right. Oh God.
Dear.
Okay.
We could trade in and set up a good Flame Strike.
Well, this is a good time to be behind and play a Zephyrus. See if it gives us a flame strike.
Yeah, you might want to set it up a little bit more by doing
Really?
the 2 trade-ins, but
Oh, will it not look necessarily that?
it will, but the more information you give it, the better it does.
Okay.
The thought process was, this gives you more control as a player.
All right, Zephyrus, I trust you. The perfect card.
Come on, Zephyrs. Be like Ancient of War, Flame Strike, and Brawl. Okay, pretty reasonable.
You weren't lying. It's all right.
No niezłe. Nie, to... Jeżeli dobrze rozumiem, jak to Zephyrus działa,
Pretty good.
Are you
a nie
the
trzeba być
Zephyrus?
jakimś geniuszem, żeby zrozumieć,
I am the genie in the lamp. I shall
to wydaje mi się, że...
Zephyrs like 500 times, and then you'll get a pretty good sense of
Że ona jest mega dobra.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
W ogóle na tym filmie z dosyć Yamata pokazywali, że ta lampa to chyba nawiązanie do niej.
Yeah.
Jakoś mam wrażenie.
Yeah, and the tending time.
Yep, the first Tending Tarn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, muszę przyznać, że
Okay. Fine.
to był bardzo dobry burger.
Fine. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Aha, fajne combo.
Well,
We have Calico's Blizzard. That's at least something.
yeah. He still has
Nie, jeżeli chodzi o tego Zephyrus, oni tłumaczyli jak to zrobili.
halves of the second one.
Tak pi razy drzwi, po łebkach trochę. Ale jeżeli dobrze to zrozumiałem, co oni tłumaczyli, a chyba nie jestem aż tak głupi, żeby nie zrozumieć 2 zdań.
Sheep.
No dobra, może 12.
We could like polymorph attack ping.
I oni zrobili to tak faktycznie jak gadali, to ona naprawdę jest taką kartą pod tytułem każdy no duplicate deck będzie ją grał. Więc polecam serdecznie. Wujek Mateusz.
What am I at? 26?
Również serdecznie chyba was przeproszę i pójdę...
Okay. I like that.
Speak to me.
We got 11 on board, not 9. What am I? Counting their health there.
I pójdę do łazienki umyć ręce, bo trochę mi się, że tak powiem, tu zrobiło w tym hamburgerku.
So we're 2 away from our Janelai.
The Earth
Okay.
Mother is
Okay.
busy.
Your second Tending.
Okay. Yep.
We need
A,
Zephyrs.
się mogę
We
włączyć.
need him back. Come back to us, Zephyrs.
I'm back.
There's no
Well,
Zephyrs.
what did we have?
But I bet it was really good.
We have the. I think we take Frostbolt here. We cast the Blizzard.
No i teraz a propos tego, co mówiłem wcześniej, to wychodzi, że
The Doomsayer, but I don't think we had the Frost.
taki Rogal albo Priest no nie zadziałają.
Yeah, I don't really recall.
Bo ani ten Rogal, ani ten Priest nie poradzą sobie z tym, co jest u przeciwnika na stole.
We need something.
We need a
'Cause
lot.
if the Malachus gets us like Frost Nova, that's really good. But I don't remember what all our opening hand was.
Z drugiej strony nie wiadomo, czy ten druid będzie w jakikolwiek sposób grywalny i grany, ale no tak
What is
patrząc
chat?
na ten deck tylko.
Yeah. Chat,
We
help
gotta,
us.
yeah, chat. Hello. Did we have a Frost Nova in our opening hand?
Does
I wasn't
Malachras
paying
save
enough
us?
attention.
W końcu dobry dodatek od dawna. Maybe.
We didn't
O
have,
panie, ja się
we
nażarłem.
didn't have Zephyrus.
We definitely didn't.
We drew that turn one.
Oh no. Alright, so Flame Strike's still good.
No,
That's not that
kończyły się chusteczki. Beata mi kupuje takie pudełko z chusteczkami do pokoju. Za cholerę nie wiem po co. Natomiast nie mogę powiedzieć, żeby było bezużyteczne. A jednak często się przydaje do czegoś chusteczka pod ręką.
We gotta just hope that we were wrong.
We could ping our acolyte or something.
Yeah, we can run our acolyte in too.
Yep.
If we ping our acolyte, because we still have this. Okay, let's ping our acolyte first.
Okay,
Oh.
okay.
Well, that makes life a lot easier. So we're gonna cast this here Flame Strike.
No tak, tak dobry.
And then...
We have Siamot in our opening hand. We had Siamot in our opening hand,
Oh, did we? Okay.
apparently. So says chat.
Okay, well we can clear the board. We can Frostbolt.
Yeah, I think that seems pretty good. Leaves us not dead, which is better than we were 30 seconds ago.
Magic fire.
We go draw our flame board. Hope we don't draw our flame board.
We're only one off the channel,
Right.
but we're at 10.
18 sort of.
Yeah. So,
And we haven't fought through our real scenarios yet.
yeah, was that the discovered scenarios?
Yeah.
This from the choose.
Yeah.
No patrzcie.
Rip Valkyrie. We were so young.
Dostałem od Blizzarda 250 pakietów do rozdania.
This doesn't generate anything on board.
Well,
Oh.
hello.
That works.
Well, I'm gonna play this.
Do we want to combo that with Dune Sculptor?
Oh, we might. We might.
Co za dźwięk na streamie? Strzelam, że mój telefon.
So we could ping and Jan'alai and just hope.
Ale pewności nie mam.
I feel like we probably have something like this. I feel like it's just
That keeps
too
us less
scary.
dead.
To ja chętny na pakiecik. No
Maybe
niestety
if
to
I
5
play Dune
5
Sculptor,
bundli, więc
make them like deal with it.
rozdaję po 50 sztuk.
We have like a bunch of things to generate more value. I'm gonna.
Yeah, we kind of just have to find time to play like Malacrass or Geppetto
so
or whatever.
Force him to deal with this rather than just like spending all his mana developing.
Yeah. Because we're through both Surgers now, and both Tending Tarns.
Right. There's still a leader of the pack, a make 2 raptor things in hand.
Yep.
Or not leader of the pack, whatever, summon a panther.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny to me that the name is literally summon.
Good name. Tells you what it does.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
All right.
All right.
Something good?
How do I want to do this? Because I kind of want to play this, but
Well, do we want to just voodoo doll down the 6/6?
yeah, probably.
Jak chcę rozdać? Nie wiem.
So yeah.
I guess, yeah.
A dasz bandę jak ładnie poproszę? Nie, ale jak poprosisz to dam bana.
I wonder if we save the secret for Vex for a turn.
Można by nawet powiedzieć, że w mgnieniu oka
I can just kill
za tak zwany spam.
trade together.
Czemu? Bo my spamu nie lubimy.
That's good.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Vexcro, Cat
Nie
God.
kumam czemu ten deck nie ma questa.
Thinking small.
That's ready. You're right. We got there.
We're getting a couple of Ragnaroses next turn.
All right.
Tylko tydzień na rozdanie masz. Chyba se poradzę, tak myślę.
And this is one of the reasons I love cards like Dune Sculptor. cards
Zresztą
like,
czemu tylko
Messenger
tydzień?
Raven, it's like, you know,
Aha, bo to bandę,
these
no
cards are in my
faktycznie,
deck.
okej, masz rację.
And yet, here we are.
It makes for a pretty good game.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Summon a panther.
It's fine. It doesn't kill us immediately. Oh, I don't like the
It
swiping
looks
our
like a
face.
swipe to the face.
I must
Oh no, it's a
safeguard
keeper.
Keeper.
Okay. All right.
I wonder if we
Przecież
lose
nie no,
something
chyba
on
te
board
kody da
so
się
we
wykorzystać
don't
po
swipe.
tym tygodniu.
I mean, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, for sure.
We must
So I guess we are
band
losing.
together, united for Dalaran. Spirit of the flame, turn them to ash.
I don't really expect this to
Dwa Ragnarosy.
Maybe 16 face.
play this in whatever. We get another thing.
We got enough extra value.
And then, yeah. feel like we're all right.
We're okay. All right.
Not a bad board.
Czy ta
This is the
legenda
Reno Mage that I know and love.
Dono,
Doing ridiculous things.
Duno...
Fun.
A, Dono
Adding Zephyrs for
Duplicates
another
daje sporo
AoE
tym taliom.
is a big deal.
Zephyr seems like it's actually like a pretty key element to like
No.
these singleton decks.
Wydaje mi się, że
because
tak.
Oftentimes, yeah, like what the problem is with your deck is like it's inconsistent.
Right, exactly.
You know, and it's like, okay, well, this gives you.
Wydaje mi się, że tak.
It's not
Znaczy,
even this matter of like giving you card draw, right? It's like it gives you like
Elida.
specifically the ability to have the tools you need when you need them.
powiedziałbym, że magowi i druidowi.
Yeah.
When we first put it in, we weren't sure, like, is this just add a resource to your hand? And the answer is no, it's
Bo dalej
so
uważam,
much
że
better.
Murloc, ten Paladin jest do bani,
You're like, okay, this is gonna give you
a Hunter
uh,
też nie wydaje się być worth it. No nie, na Hunter na pewno nie jest worth it.
Ancient War.
rather,
And the Flame Strike,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, exactly those. Like you know your stuff.
I mean, you play
Okay,
Zephyrs enough,
yeah.
you get to.
All right. Well,
Do we trust Ragnaros?
To jest bundle, a nie preorder, więc
Let's see what we get
możesz
off of
później.
this.
Nie wiem. Czekaj, może jest napisane.
because we get like just any sort of damaging spell, we have this Celestial Emissary. Ooh.
Oh, Conjure's Calling. Okay. We have Conjure's Calling plus
I mean,
Khadgar.
Yeah. I can also just Conjure's Calling his Doomsayer too, if I really want to. To like. This is like melting my brain right now. I don't know what
Nie
to
ma
do. There's
napisane.
too many things.
Ale nie, no chyba można je wykorzystać po tym, po premierze, no, bez przesady. Kupić to jedno, wykorzystać
Conjure's
to
Calling
drugie,
our
imhao.
Ragnaros, then trade Khadgar in and Conjure's Calling his Doomsayer.
Okay. I believe. Ooh.
Pretty reasonable.
A po jakiego on to zagrał, zrobił?
Hope we don't live better.
Oh no! No!
A, dobra.
Kill that.
Great.
Get it. I can't pick
Nice.
another thing.
Dobra,
This
dobra.
mouse is very
Nie
slow.
skumałem tego zajebistego planu.
Yeah, it's the mouse. It's the mouse, Brian.
Osobiście założyłbym, że któryś jak na nas go zabije. Rób rozdanie do 21 do końca tygodnia, bo mam nocki. Znaczy, myślę, że jeszcze jedno słowo i wszystkie 5 kodów wpiszę sobie na swoje konto, albo je sprzedam na Allegro. Bo niestety to tak wygląda i dlatego dzielenie się informacjami z ludźmi jest saks. Bo wystarczy powiedzieć, o, dostałem kody.
That's funny.
I od razu 500
You
osób
already swiped this before.
pisze, nie wiem po co jakieś bzdury.
Well then, we're not dead.
You're not dead.
He's not dead either. Oh no, he's dead. He didn't have any minions left.
Roar. Buffing each other. Clearly the key. We'll let Ragnar show.
Well done, Ragnaros.
Boom.
No.
What a match.
That was pretty sweet. That was pretty
What a
sweet.
match.
That was pretty good.
The Khadgar to the Genelite was done.
Khadgar channel line, not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. Double Ragnaros, you know, it's okay. Not too shabby.
You got to see Zephyrs in a different situation.
That's
It wasn't
right,
just
Twitch
those
chat.
3 cards.
Just for you. We hope you're happy. Absolutely.
We really are setting a terrible precedent bending to the demands of Twitch chat, but I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Granted, it is a brand new card that had a really cool mechanic
Yeah,
that had taken
yeah.
years to develop. So, you know, at the same time,
Hey,
I think we
hey.
can, yeah, we can bend a little bit here. So,
Cool. Things
thoughts?
dangerous.
Thoughts? Lots of cards.
Yeah.
Over 29, actually, because it was Ancestral Guardian? Was that the other one that we saw that wasn't revealed?
I don't know.
Okay, I believe it was.
Nie
but
kupiłem
yes.
żadnego
But yeah, I
bundla.
mean, there's just a lot of really cool stuff in there. Like Zephyrus is super cool. Like that's
fun.
one of the coolest cards, if not like just.
Nie
the coolest
kupiłem
card.
żadnego bundla i nie zamierzam.
Hearthstone, let alone
Right.
making this set.
It's my personal favorite.
Yeah, just the flexibility of that, like it's the sort of thing that A is going to take a lot of like figuring out. Okay, what can I expect to get in any given set of circumstances, and then obviously like well, what does that mean for when it's best for me to play it?
Yep.
For like in not only any individual like matchup, but any individual game, like how it's playing out. Super.
To by się spodziewał, że informują ludzi o pakietach do rozdania ci nie zaczną spamować o tym. Szczerze to nie pomyślałem o tym to raz, ale dwa jak teraz tak myślę, to biorąc pod uwagę ilość osób na streamie, która chyba nie jest duża, no 100 osób, i to, że raczej większość z was jest dorosła, patrząc na to, nie trzeba być nie trzeba niczego specjalnego robić, żeby to zobaczyć. To nie spodziewałbym się jednak 20 wiadomości odnośnie tego. Bo chyba każdy zdaje sobie sprawę, że jak ktoś napisze zrób giveawaya teraz, to nie zmieni wiele. Więc no jest to w pewnym sensie zaskoczenie dla mnie.
You're like, oh, I have too many expensive cards, and it's really awkward to like play things out.
For sure.
The quest exactly mitigates that. Like you don't have to worry about like losing life to play your stuff because you upgrade your hero power, and then it's like, okay, I have all these 6-drops in my deck that I want to hit off of my plot twists with Dollmaster Dory and whatnot, and now they cost 0.
Yep.
And that's fantastic.
It gives Rafam a chance to shine too.
Wizard mógłby się obrazić za taki ruch z twojej strony. Oczywiście, że mógłby się obrazić, oczywiście, że nie mogę tego zrobić, aczkolwiek oczywiste też jest to, że mogę to zrobić. If you know what I mean.
I love this set. I think it's incredibly fun. I really like quests, and I really like the singleton decks, mostly because I really like Zephyrs. But I like Finley too. Finley's also really fun. But there's a lot of really great stuff going on the set, and I hope everybody out there enjoys it as much as we did.
I mean, this is the most excited that I've been for a set release in a long time. Like there's just so many cool things that like the quests, the singleton things are both like support the style of play that I personally enjoy, which is like trying to play like a bit more sort of varied of a game and like longer sort of interactive games. And there's just there's so many different things I want to try. Right? It's not like like I can build like whatever quest rogue means is very different, right? You can build it in a bunch of different ways, and I think that's super exciting.
Awesome. Well, cool, man. Thanks so much for joining us. For the folks at home, again, we've got Theory Crafting live streams hitting tomorrow. If you want to see more Zephyrus plays, tune in. Starts at 9 a.m. Could be some meme decks, could be some meta decks. I don't know. We'll find out. But so we have that, and then we have pre-release weekend hitting on Friday, August 2nd. So tune into a pre-release near you, or you can actually spin one up at your household, invite some friends over, open up your packs, and play with the cards from those packs that you got. So stay tuned. Saviors of Uldum drops August 6th, coming in just a couple days. So thanks so much for tuning in on behalf of the Hearthstone team. We love you all, and we'll see you next time.
No elo, mordo. Kurde, jaki ten timing. Ja pierdykam. A teoretycznie jakbyś tak zrobił, Blizzard ma możliwość wycofania tych pakietów. Nie wiem. To ja w Blizzardzie pracuję, żebym takie rzeczy wiedział? Tak czy siak zrobić tego oczywiście nie zrobię i nie zamierzam, natomiast wiecie, to jest po prostu irytujące, nie? Bo z jednej strony chcecie wiedzieć jak najwięcej i to jest, powiedzmy, że w pewnym sensie fajne. Ale jak już wam coś się powie, to jest od razu spam jakichś tam głupkowatych wiadomości. I to nawet nie byłoby takie złe, gdyby nie to, że zdajecie sobie chyba sprawę, że to, że napiszecie zrób giveaway w piątek o 28:54 nie sprawi, że zrobię tego giveawaya w piątek o 28:54. Więc no wiecie, no to tak, to podchodzi pod spam tylko, nie? No ja nienawidzę spamu, jest to jedna z takich rzeczy, które po prostu nie trawię. I faktem, no nauczyłem się już przez te 6 lat, że mówienie czegokolwiek jest gównianym pomysłem. A teraz o tym nie pomyślałem, też true story. Ale jednak, no jak już macie te 20, 30, 25 czy 35 lat, no to moglibyście jednak powstrzymać się od takich tych, bo to no, nie sprawi, że, nie wiem, będę super szczęśliwy. Dobra, anyway, zróbmy sobie tak, chwilę, bo tu mamy to. Zrobimy sobie tak, że weźmiemy sobie to. A tu już są wszystkie karteczki, ale to są w ogóle wszystkie karteczki? Kart było już tyle pokazanych? Czyli pewnie jeszcze jakichś neutralnych filerów brakuje. Bo tu ile jest tych kart? 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 razy 4, 31 łącznie, minus raz. Minus jeden quest tylko? Tak, chyba jeden quest. Czyli 30, a tu jest ich... 117, czyli brakuje tam 18 kart bodajże. Ale to pewnie są te neutralne w większości. Tak jeszcze tak na szybko patrząc. Okay. Tak na szybko patrząc. Druid, Epic i Rar. Jest Druid Epic. A, jeszcze jakiś common. Aha, 2 commony. Są 2 commony. I jakiś tam Rar. O, ale Rara nie ma. Aha, no dobra, no, czyli tutaj też jest. Tutaj quest pokazany. 3 hunterowe te wariaty. Jeden. No i tutaj są 3 takie do pokazania. Tutaj, no, czyli dobra, jeszcze jakieś karty są tam, pewnie odkryłem za chwilę na jakimś forum, czy na czymś tam. 50 pakietów to koszt w przeliczeniu na polskie to 170 zł. Ale stary, to że ty będziesz napierdalał na czacie o tym, to nie sprawi, że ty te pakiety dostaniesz. Sprawi, że jak wygrasz, to ja pomyślę w jaki sposób zrobić, żebyś nie wygrał. Nie mówię akurat o konkretnie tobie, tylko po prostu o osobach, które będą mi napierdzielać na czacie. O tym. To wiesz, ja już się zastanowię, jak zrobić, żebyś ty tego nie wygrał. No. Więc to tak nie działa. Zresztą błagam, no kurwa, zachowujcie się to trochę bardziej dorośle, bo to... Brak słów. Anyway, zrobimy sobie jakieś omówienie, ale najpierw widesiku. Więc zaraz wracam. Dla niektórych to kupa kasy i chcą zgarnąć. No i co z tego? No i co, uważasz, że pisanie o tym na czacie coś zmieni? Czy... Jaki jest, kurwa, twój tok rozumowania? No ja pierdolę. No dla mnie 200 milionów do wygrania w Eurojackpot to kupa kasy i co myślisz, że przez to będę łaził po internecie i pisał jakieś gówno warte bzdury? No że ja pierdolę, to ręce kurwa padają. Że nadal jak... Ja pieprzę. Ale faktycznie po raz kolejny przekonałem się o tym, jak bardzo nie warto dzielić się jakimikolwiek informacjami, no. Widzicie, jaki się ten... robi z miejsca burdel, jak się to jest żenujące. Że może robi się burdel, to przesadziłem, ale... Poziom żenady sięga kurwa szczytów. Dobra, to se ściągnęliśmy. Jakbyście gdzieś widzieli... pozostałe karty, to dajcie znać. Czemu mi się wyświetla boostowanie Lola? What the fuck? Tutaj Ludek ci napisze, daj mnie pakiety, jest szansa, że mu dasz. A idąc do prezesa Jackpota, daj kasę, jest mniejsza szansa chyba. Nie, przepraszam. Przepraszam najmocniej, że na ciebie nakrzyczałem. Nie wiedziałem, że potrzebujesz pomocy. W związku z czym, jeżeli mogę ci jakoś pomóc, to daj znać. Postaram się zrobić co w mojej mocy. Co prawda, nigdy się nie opiekowałem takimi ludźmi, ale może mi się uda. Jakoś pomóc albo coś w tym stylu. A, są karciuchny. Są karciuchny. Chwilę, że my sobie najpierw je przejrzymy. Może tak.